me now. I've wasted words. I've wasted like over 5 minutes of words. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we have to start this again from the top. Denise, welcome Denise. I was saying welcome Denise, my channel member, guys. I see Freedom Anna, that is Ramel. Ramel, I was saying beautiful upload you did today. I saw Kisha. I was asking Kisha whether she got to where she was going. Winsome, I welcomed Winsome earlier. If you can read my lips, then you clearly could see me saying your name. Indaya Mulembe, welcome. That's all the way in Kenya. Deafblind Malawi, thank you so much for popping in. Yeah. Ramel is like, stop talking and read, Goga. I am reading. Now you can all hear me. Rudy, welcome. Rudy Iraheta with living with autism. Thank you so much for there. Marva is saying you are okay now. Marva was complimenting your garden. This is what happens. I wasted like 4 minutes of words without and I didn't know that I was muted. We are not used to silence on your live stream. Kisha said, oh, thank you so much. I think I've welcomed everybody. I think that's it. I think we are up to date. Yeah. So I was welcoming everybody. David Ant, the anti-Okra Crusader. David, how comes you're not telling me that I'm muted? How comes you're not telling me that I'm muted? Lily, welcome, Lily. King Morgan, welcome. I was trying to I'm just saying so that I can welcome everybody. Deafblind from Malawi, I see you there on Lady Matt's side. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. Shabnam joining us all the way from Mumbai. Thank you so much for popping in. How is Mumbai today? We are already in the stream. And you're not telling me that I was muted. Lucy Warren is in the building. Congratulations on your 10K. Lucy Warren, congratulations on your 10K. Welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. I have arrived at my destination and now headed back home. Kisha says, wow, that's a long trip. Do you have to do 2 hours again? Let me set up my music and then we can bring Lady Matt, the host of this show, and then we can get started. Lady Matt is joining me all the way from Malawi. Malawi is a beautiful country. She's going to tell us about Malawi, and you guys will have an appreciation for where Malawi is. How many of you even know where Malawi is located? How many of you have ever heard of a country called Malawi? That's the most crucial thing that you need to Some of you I know are already Googling. It's like, where's Malawi? Where is Malawi, Google? Where is that? Is that like a country or is that a flower? Yeah, it's a beautiful country. You all need to you need to know Malawi. You need to know Malawi. I will explain my experience with Malawi. I've never been, but I've flown over it, and I will explain. Let's get music going, and then we can start. I have about 7 minutes because some of you come for the service 15 minutes in. So before the chat starts getting overwhelming in the next 7 minutes, I think I can set up a few things here. Winsome, nice to see you. Winsome, I hope we sorted out that issue. Make sure today when you are going live, make sure that you make the chat subscriber only. Don't dare go live without turning your chat into subscriber only, because those trolls, they thrive on a channel that has a chat open. You want to keep your chat, subscriber only. Then you'll never have those kind of problems. You'll not have those kind of problems. All right. And then I see Angie Hart. Welcome, Angie. Angie, nice to see you. Welcome, Angie Hart. Thank you so much for joining in. Mama Hania. Welcome, Beta. Beta, tell me your threshold. Did you have you attained your threshold? Just answer me yes or no. Then I will do what I need to do next. I wanted to ask you that, but I forgot during the day. I had a very busy day. I totally forgot. It was hectic. Let me see whether I can reduce the volume. It's too loud. Don't worry, Lady Matt. This music is copyright free. You won't get into trouble. And you can always edit these first 10 minutes out of your live stream when you finally sit down. Okay. I'm bringing up the co-host in the next 1 minute or so. She gets her water. Okay, I think that's it. Can you hear the music? Hey, Princess Beyond Passions. Welcome, Princess. How you doing? Princess Beyond Passions? United Kingdom is in the house. Winsome is sending me hearts. Yeah. So Winsome, I thought I should tell you that real quick so that you don't get into trouble with the trolls. Once you have a habit of putting it into I like what Lucy says. Yes, make sure that you put only subscribers of 10 minutes and above can chat on your live stream. I like how Lucy says He does. She does an hour. Lucy says that she does an hour. Like only subscribers of 1 hour and above can chat in Lucy's live stream. There is no way a troll is going to wait for that long. Lucy, you are evil. There's a day put for people 50 years. Lucy, you thought I was petty. There's a day I said only subscribers of 50 years and above can chat on my live stream. And nobody could chat, not even my moderators, not even my members, no one has been on my channel for 50 years. It was the pettiest thing that I've ever done, but I loved it. Yeah, so make sure, so Winsome, you can ask your son to do this. If you have a laptop, it is very easy. On a phone, you can only say subscribers up to, I think it's up to 20 minutes on a phone. But on a laptop, when you have a desktop, you can make it even 50 years. You can even make it 50 years. You can make it I think the maximum is 60 years if you really want to be petty. But if you want to just be, if you want to be normal people, you can say only subscribers of 1 hour. Trolls never stay on trolls never stay when they when they don't have a forum to, to frustrate you. So you want to make sure that you increase the amount of time that they have to stay on your live stream for them to be able to chat on your live stream. You get my point? I mean, if somebody is going to troll you, they might as well become your subscriber. So make it hard for them to actually troll you unless they are your subscriber. Princess Beyond Passions, I am great. Thank you so much for asking, sis. How are you? How are you feeling, Princess? And then I see Thirsty from Nigeria. Welcome. If you're watching this live stream from Lady Matt, don't worry. I have not taken over her channel. I am on my channel, but she's co-hosting the live stream with me, so that's why you are seeing me here. So I know Deafblind Malawi is wondering who is this person on Martha's channel. Yeah, so we are co-hosting. I'm bringing her up shortly. I was just taking them, doing a few pleasantries here before I bring them up on the panel. Fini TV Media, welcome and congratulations on getting the first super chat from my win that I won at Jason and Gina's and Big Chills, giveaway. So I am glad you're one of the recipients of that gift. So I think you now have I think I gave you like about $6 or $7. So you now should just get $3 and you'll be having your threshold instantly. And then I see I need to get some water. I am bringing Lady Matt on the chat and then we can start talking. Winsome, I hope you got my instructions and I hope you got what Lucy was saying. Lucy has also given you some great tips. Lucy Warren, because Lucy Warren also used to be attacked by trolls a lot, and Lucy has found a way to manage the people who come to her channel to attack, her channel. Hey, Miss Priceless, welcome. Miss Priceless, you need to look for me. I am going to give you a 20-minute private tutorial. There are some few things you need to do on your channel. Look for me. Look for me privately on Instagram, then we can set it up. Because you are also a troll magnet. You're also a troll magnet, and we need to see how we can help you, sort that out. Lady Matt, where did you drop? I wanted to bring you up. Yeah. So, all things Miss Priceless is also a troll magnet. The good thing with Miss Priceless, I don't even know when she made me her managing moderator. Because yesterday she was getting attacked by trolls. And then I realized that, oh, wait, I'm a managing moderator in this live stream. So I decided to change it for her. So that, and the trolls just disappeared instantly. So when you have a managing moderator who is very good, they can help you fix those kind of things. There's a new thing I want to talk about. Hey, Nora, welcome. Nora is here. The Stock Explorer is here. Welcome, Nora. Juba Bruce, welcome. How you doing, Juba Bruce? Thank you so much. You're not late. We just started. I'm only 14 minutes into the live stream. 5 minutes I wasted talking to air. I was muted. So technically, I've only been live for like, let's say, 10 minutes or something. So you're not late. There's something I want to say as I bring Lady Matt up on the panel. Let me bring Lady Matt. Lady Matt, you are now backstage. YouTube has done a new feature. I don't know if I should say this now or I wait when people come in and then I will explain. YouTube has updated. YouTube has updated a few things. So some of you are having very weird, the live looks very weird on the phone. It looks like a short, okay? It looks like a short. So what I want you to do is, if you're live, I don't know if you've seen that new feature. Welcome, Akoya. Thank you. I was waiting for my mod so that I can start. Welcome, Helen Akoya. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, so there's a new update that most people are facing on their phones on the YouTube app. So it's making the live streams look like shorts, vertical content. You can now scroll up and you move to another live. You scroll up, you move to another live. And then the problem with this new feature is that some people can't find certain things. They can't find where to click the like button. They can't find where to click the moderators can't find where to click the settings to make the chat subscriber only. So if you find that your live stream is like that, I will repeat this throughout the live stream. Yeah. Oh, they added that to the channel owner giving free membership. Yes, they are rolling that out in Kenya. I can't wait for it to come, Lucy, also here in Kenya, so that I can give free membership. So the new feature is making the live streams look like shorts. But it's very easy to now scroll. When you just scroll up, you move to another live stream. You scroll up, you move to another live stream. I think YouTube is trying to promote live streams using the short formula. But it's losing out on certain features that were in the traditional way of looking at a live stream. So if you want to still find the old way of finding a live stream, you have to click notifications. So let's say you come to my channel and then you notice that Goga has been live for 15 minutes, right? But then you can't see the like button, you can't see anything. Just go to your notifications. Go click on notifications and then see 15 minutes ago, Goga is going live. If you have turned on notifications on my channel, chances are high you see notifications when you open YouTube. Go to your notifications, just scroll down the notifications up to 15 minutes where it says Goga is going live. Click on that one. It will take you back to the traditional way of looking at live streams. Okay, so the new feature has been updated where now live streams look like shorts. I guess it's a good way of promoting content creators on their live streams, but it's losing out a lot of features that some people are not able to navigate with the new app. So if you have a managing moderator, even your managing moderator doesn't know how to turn your chat into subscriber only if he or she is using that new updated side of the app. Go and click notifications. Come to this live stream from your notifications page rather than from your home page. Is that clear? So that's how you'll find all the old features there. So you're not really going to lose those features entirely. I thought I should explain that because some people have been struggling with that. B Sweet. Wait, that name is hard. Jesus Christ. B Sweeter Money Sign. B Sweeter Money Sign saying cool channel. Thank you so much, Beast. I really appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to my live stream. First time I'm seeing you here. How did you find my channel? It's always nice to see a new person on the channel, so long as they are decent. Thank you so much. The live stream looks like a short. When I swiped up, I'll find myself in another channel. Yes, Sassy, that's what the YouTube is trying to do with this new feature. That's what YouTube is trying to do with this new feature. So I needed to just sensitize people on how to get the traditional way of finding a live stream, because I know a number of people have been struggling this week on this issue. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to bring my co-host right up on the panel so that we can start. She can help me read a few messages. Hey, Asmodee, welcome, Asmodee. Thank you so much for coming in. Lady Matt, are you ready? I'm bringing you up on the panel. She's called Martha, yes. But yes, I was waiting for you to go on before because your camera is off. That I can land you. Yeah, so check out that feature and see whether you can make use of it. YouTube is changing a few things. Don't think that you've lost everything. You're fine. Okay, without further ado, let me bring my co-host up on the panel. So the co-host came at minute number 20. Okay, Lady Matt, your camera is off. There you go. There is a beautiful Lady Matt. I want to change her headline so that you guys can see. Yeah, she's the channel owner, Lady Matt Malawi. Okay, are you ready? Sorry, I took about 20 minutes. I will show you how to edit out the first 20 minutes on your channel so that people can ignore those first 20 minutes and I was talking to people and it doesn't become part of your content. So your content can start now, where you just came on the live stream, and then that becomes now part of your live stream. Welcome, Lady Matt, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for really honoring my invite. I know we have been planning this for nearly 3 weeks, and I'm glad that I'm glad that, the universe thought that, we should do it today. So it's such an honor having you on my panel and on my live stream. You could have been doing other things, but, I really appreciate the time that you created to just come and sit with us and for us to have these serious and solid conversations. Welcome, 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 welcome.
Thank you very much, Goga. And I appreciate as well for your thought to say I have to be on your panel. Yes, and house, I can say. Because I like to say a house, but because what you're building, you are blending up your stuff and you have blend and you are going to grow. With what you're doing, you're going to grow living. So thank you. And you always say that, you always put that cup, and that cup is yours. It's not somebody's cup, but it's yours. But Absolutely. May God bless you more for the space that you have given. I was so surprised when you say, I want to make you to be a guest on my channel. So for me, I took it like to say, okay, but not this week. I really need maybe 2 days. I have to see my plan. But today it has been a day. So thank you very much as well.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Those who are watching us today, be there up to the end. You have to know more about Lady Mat, and you should also know about Malawi, because we are now trying. If there's anyone who is watching from Malawi, please kindly give a comment as well and also join the family. Thank you. I love
that. Guys, you can see she's such a natural. She took over she's actually the host. And I love it. I love it that way when this is what happens when you have a professional on the panel. Like, they can literally take over the show, and that's what I want her to do. So I'm going to drag her and put her somewhere here so that she can be on my left, and then I can show off my fireplace a bit or something. I'm trying to get the best layout. I think we look better this way. Yeah, this way. We look better this way. And then let's see. This is when I want to show off my background. But then okay, let me stop showing off my background. This, I would have put you like this, but because you are on portrait, it may not really look nice. So I will put it. I will put this one. That looks better. Hey Chajira, welcome Chajira. Thank you so much for coming in. Chajira, how are you doing? How is Saudi Arabia? Mama Hania, how are you doing, sis? It's really nice to see you. Guys, if you don't have Mama Hania, run there. Mama Hania is good people. Now, I want you to do me a favor. I want you guys to connect to Lady Mat. You can watch this live stream from her channel. I want you guys to promote Lady Mat as well. So I want you to say that you can go watch this live stream on her side as well. She only has 2 people watching the other side. The people who got curious and ran there, like Indaya Mulembe. Indaya Mulembe only sees a beautiful woman and she is already there on that channel. This is what you have to deal with. This is what you have to deal with the tribe Goga. He didn't even wait for me to tell people. He's already run there. He's already chatting. Okay, but anyway, I appreciate that. So I'm going to pin your channel at the top of the chat because you're the host. So I'll just say connect to the co-host here. Okay. Nora, how was your week? Nora, it's really nice to see you. Not your week. How is your week, Nora? It's so nice. I've missed you, Nora. I don't know. I don't catch your lives as often. So there, and then Nora is a stock explorer. So anytime you hear me call people sometimes with their first names, just bear with me. Hey, Duff Adventures, welcome and congratulations on your monetization. Simply Carol, how is South Africa today? Welcome. Thank you so much. My mods are on the chat, so I am not worried. I think they can help me now with the chat. They can help me with the chat. I was a bit worried because if I don't see any of my mods, I always get worried. Tina Lee! Oh my goodness, Tina Lee is here. The crazy Tina Lee is here. I love you, Tina Lee. Nice to see you, Tina Lee. Tina Lee, nice to see you. I see Esti Mungai there on the chat. Welcome, Esti Mungai. Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, if you don't have Tina Lee is one of the moderators at Jason and Gina. So, that's a very solid creator. I love Tina Lee. These people are saying Goga no sound. If Lady Mat can hear me, what's wrong with you people? Lady Mat, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
The people are saying no sound. You need to forward your channel. That was the first 5 minutes. You need to forward and come to the current place. Your internet is buffering. Forward until minute number 25 where the chat is. I already removed that mute thing. I'm now audible. I'm edible. I'm audible. Sorry, I'm audible. I'm audible, not edible. Edible is a different story. I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about food.
You're hungry. You need to have a plate there beside you.
No, we can't be eating and we have to talk. We can't be eating and we have to talk. Anytime I have to say, am I audible? And then people start laughing. There's a day I had a slip of the tongue, and then I ended up saying, am I audible? Am I edible? And then people, I thought, I corrected myself very fast, thinking that no one had heard. But Helen there and other crazy people are like, oh, Goga, so you are now edible. And I was like, you guys heard what I was saying. I was like, it was a slip of the tongue. It was like a very small slip of the tongue. And they never like let it go. They never like forgot. So anytime I have to ask, am I audible? I try to avoid using the word, am I audible? I try to ask, guys, can you hear me? It's easier. Anyway, Lady Matt, we are ready to go. I think I've pinned the chat. Let us start our conversation. How are you doing? How are you doing? You've always been on my. You have been one of my greatest supporters. You've always supported me like from a very long time. I think I've known you now for like slightly over a year or two, or 1.5 years or two, almost 2 years now. Because I met you and I think I was still in my growing stages as a content creator. And then I know at some point we lost track of each other. And then of course we kept on meeting. But here we are now. So just introduce yourself real quick. Tell people, who is Martha? Sorry, you're the one to say your name. Who is Lady Matt? Why is she calling herself a lady? Do you like have any ties with the royal family? Who is Lady Matt? Who is Lady Matt in a nutshell? You're the best person who can introduce yourself.
All right, Goga. I'm Lady Matt, and Lady Matt came in a point whereby I was a fan on YouTube. YouTube was like my social, in my social entertainment. I was just like when I'm alone at home, my interaction was YouTube. So I was just going on YouTube, watching, like, I go to YouTube Music, I listen to music on YouTube, and then I go to like content creators. And that time I didn't know that creators earn something through YouTube, through content creation. I was thinking it was just fun for people when they have their fun, just to try to show their life, and then, or maybe like to create something to make people fun, to laugh at home, or just making fun things. So it was just part for me, it was just like entertainment for me. And it was just bringing, I'm interacting with people when I'm watching. And so at that time, it was when one day I was just like crossing up on the videos that I want to watch. And that time I was looking for a certain movie on Netflix. And when I was moving up, I was scrolling, I can say, I just find out a certain channel, but I don't know really the channel up to now. I've been trying to trace that channel because that was 2001 when I just pointed to that channel. It was talking about YouTube and money. Yeah. So when I went to that channel, it's when it was instructing how you can create a YouTube channel and how you can make money through content creation. So when I listened to that, something just came to me to say, I have to create. I already have a Google account. I should create. I should create my account. And then I said, what am I going to create? If I come up with a channel, what am I going to be creating? Then to my side, because the job that I do, sometimes it takes you out from like a job. It puts you like now is sitting. You mean what I see? Like in a ministry, you're seizing something else, yeah? Yes. So the thing that I have to be doing, I have to do something that is in me, something that I love, something that I should speak for other people. I should not do of myself, but I have to do something for other people. So that was the first thing that I got. So I said, okay, how can I bring this? Because I saw that most of people that are creating content. They are creating content to touch or to take people distract. I can say like that. I don't know. Well, okay, to put people there. Okay, a lot of content on YouTube. It's much that I knew that time. It was much of entertainment, and it was a lot of channels that they are bringing educative content. They have few viewerships, and that was the time that which I was like not aware much to say really YouTube pays, because I not had that, because at first I learned through that video to say you can make money through YouTube. So for me, I said, okay, I was not taking the part of making money. I now took the part of trying to take other people's voice to be heard. Yes. So when I started, I did not know much of YouTube. That's when the name came out to say I should put it Lady Matt. I didn't want to put like my full name, because I looked at it to say no, Lady Matt. So that's I should just put Lady Matt. Yeah. Because I really want to be the voice to be for other people, so that the other people can be heard and the other people can also benefit. You see?
I love that. So, I just want to I want to just before I just get into that, and I like that background, and welcome Blessley. I see Blessley on Lady Matt's side. Guys, you can watch this live stream also from Lady Matt's channel. Lady Matt's channel is pinned on the top of the chat. The live stream is also being streamed there. You can go give her a thumbs up there so that you can connect to her as well. As you know, as we continue this conversation, Miss Priceless was asking how I managed to pin the Lady Matt's link. I typed what I was, you can pin any message. So I just typed what I wanted to pin, and then I clicked on it, and then it asked me whether I can pin a message. The same way you normally click on somebody's name and you want to, it tells you whether you want to add them as a moderator. That's how you pin a link. So I took the link, I dropped it on the chat, and then I pinned it. I pinned my own link, my own chat. So that you guys are able to find it easily. Ayman, nice to see you. Ayman is my amazing channel member. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Belinda, congratulations again, Belinda. Belinda got monetized just the other day, and she was one of the few recipients of the Jason and Gina Big Chill giveaway win that I was sharing. I was sharing my win with about 8 content creators from Africa. So she was one of the beneficiaries of that amazing award. You talked about, hey, Angel Kitchen, nice to see you. How you doing, Angel Kitchen? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You said something about you didn't want to use your name based on what you do. Just a quick background. What do you do? You may be working for the FBI, and we are not aware. You may be the president of the country, and we don't know. What does Lady Matt do?
Okay, Lady Matt is about my channel. That's what the channel I'm landing on, and I've talked the background of it. And you have already said that my name is Martha. Yes, my real name is Martha, and I'm a Malawian based here in Malawi. Sometimes I travel, yes, because of the work that I do. Sometimes it takes me, yes. I thank God for that. It takes me to other countries, and I thank God for that. And I hope really with that, if all goes well this year, I also visit some of the countries that I follow you guys here, and I think we'll meet. So, Lady Matt.
Tell us about Malawi.
I do a lot.
Tell us about Malawi for somebody who doesn't know. Just real quick before I go into what you do. Where is Malawi?
Let me just go. Malawi is the southern part. We are neighboring countries with Tanzania, Mozambique, Zambia. These are our cross countries. And yes, it's a landlocked country. We have a lot of tourism centers in Malawi. And it was once known as, when we were in the colonials, it was called Nyasa land. And Nyasa means lake. So just imagine lake, and we have landlocked land, and we have a beautiful lake. And the best chambo fish, or I can say the best fish in Africa is, I can say it in the whole world. So you have to come and visit and taste our which is the Lake Malawi, and we have mountains, and we have also a peak of a mountain, which is Mulanje Mountain. You can go on Google. Just when you just go on Google and just Google, you will wish to travel to Malawi this year. And we have we have a lot of like parks. You can come wildlife parks, and we have, yes, we are still in the stage of still enhancing our country with a lot of infrastructures, and we have beautiful hotels, and we have beautiful cottages. You can come here. We have a lot of content in Malawi, and there's a big high chance for content creators. If you can travel to Malawi, you have big something else in your channels, because we have a lot of content. Yes, we have a lot of content in Malawi, and as of now, you can take a chance, because Malawi is not yet in the platform on this, so it's a chance for you guys. So you're most welcome. I'm here, so don't worry about a lot. Just come and see Malawi and explore the country as well, and also try to push and enhance a lot of creators here in Malawi. So we trust you. We are all Africa. All we need is to put our African flag on high. So we need to be proud of our countries as Africans. Yeah. So that's all about Malawi.
My channel member, Lady Paul, she's saying that I love your voice. She has a radio host voice.
Okay.
That's a compliment.
Thank you, Radio Paul.
That's a compliment for you. And then my channel member Ayman is also excited. Ayman is saying Malawi and then put in hearts. You just made Ayman discover Malawi, and now Ayman may be planning to visit Malawi. And I know he said that he's manifesting a wife among other things. But anyway, now you're giving him ideas. He was looking at Kenya, but now he's clearly changing his mind. Okay, tell us what you do now. Sorry about it.
Okay, yes, I've just talked a brief of Malawi, but I think I've gone to the main areas, and our language as well. We have different languages, and the common language that you can find in all regions is called Chichewa. Yeah.
Just say that again. Say that again.
Chichewa.
Chewa. Okay.
Yeah. But we have more than 5 languages, and you'll find those languages in different regions, but the common and the main common, I can say, table language is Chichewa. So if you're traveling to Malawi, you have to have the basic of Chichewa. And when you travel to the north, you find several languages there. But if you can speak a little of Chichewa, they'll grasp what you're saying, and then you can also get into the other languages there. In the central, we have also the same Chichewa, but it differs a bit, because that's where they say Chichewa was based on those central part of it. So when you come to the southern part, you find other languages as well. We have, I think we can say in the southern, there are some other languages like Yao, you see, and Omwe. So those languages, you cannot find them commonly, but the common one is Chichewa that you can find in the northern, southern, and central. Yes. What I do, guys.
Yes.
What I do.
Take your time. It's your show. Don't mind me. I'm just there for the drama.
I'm trying to check with my time, but I really want to say everything. I want to say the main thing. Yeah. To come to what I do, I am on. Personally, I do some consultants in issues of early childhood development and education, because it's my main professional. And then when I was doing this, I ventured into working with persons with disability, where I also advanced some other like professional to add, because I was now in that field. So when I started working with persons with disabilities, my focus area was mainly on the education of children with disabilities, according to my professional. So when I started working with them, I started to advance now to add something more about issues of disability, and it was in the area. Now I took the area of advocacy, because I saw there were more gaps in that area. So I thought of venturing to there. And when I started studying that, it's when I was now getting like getting into the same field.
Nice.
And I bet to the rights issues. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm working under that, and with that's what made me to have the passion now to say, okay, this channel, Lady Mad, I should be speaking out on the. I should take an intention of thieving. Yes, that's
I love that.
When yeah.
I love that, and you know, I'm just going to like narrow in, and you know, we hear a lot about PWDs, aka persons you know, living with disability. We have a lot of names you know, that are thrown around by, you know, be it the NGOs, and you know, people just want to be, you know, for lack of a better word, politically correct, differently abled. What motivated you to just pick you know, the persons with disability? I mean, advocacy is broad. You could have picked any other thing, social justice. You could have picked you know, gender-based violence. You could have picked anything. Why? What really motivated you to work with, you know, the differently abled community?
Okay, at first my motivation was okay, when you're picking up something to venture into it, personally, sometimes you always get to be unique. It's just the same as, okay, I wanted to be unique in my professional first, and I really wanted to see, because I have I don't know if I have that heart, but I really wanted to see. I really wanted to like what, I don't know what to say. I really wanted to stand on them, because I was seeing a lot of people who are venturing in that. They were also persons with disability. Now to see someone without a disability taking in that step, it was very like, it was like, this is meant for persons with disabilities. I can't do this studies. I can't do this. It's meant, they need to speak. Now I was looking at the point whereby I was reading a certain UN, it was saying mainstreaming issues, inclusion. And there was a time where I went to school when I was doing my task, my desk task. And then I was asking one of the guys to say, why are a lot of people getting into other professionals? And now the professionals that are based with issues of disability, persons with disabilities are the ones taking those professionals. Why? Because if you're talking about inclusion, if you're talking about mainstreaming issues, leaving no one behind, we need to move together. Now, talking of tracing children with disabilities so that they can also be in the same public schools to learn with other learners without disabilities. Now, when it comes to to say voicing out, you say no. We need to voice on our own, and you know, these people, they are supposed to voice on our own. Yes, it's true. But now, if another one comes in without that disability and speaks out of those issues, people will say, oh, these issues are for everyone. For instance, we have a certain institution here in Malawi. In the past years, it was only employing, okay, the main goal of the institution was to support persons with disabilities so that they can be employed. So the institution was just only employing persons with disabilities. And after years now, we're now this year, when people are talking about the institution, they say that's an institution for persons with disabilities, because that's they started it behind in the past years, you know. So now they are bringing it to say, no, everyone without a disability can work in that institution, because now persons with disabilities took it as to say everyone who is supposed to work there must have a disability. Now, when you see their policy, when you look at it, it did not mean that. But because there was that syndrome that people just said it because they employ persons with disability, now it means the institution from the chief executive up to down, it has to be a person with a disability. And now it was bringing out challenges. And the time when we were looking at it, we said no. And we also faced a challenge in terms when they were changing up the policies, when they were changing up the documents. Now, when we are looking at the documents were not stating to say the institution has to employ persons with disabilities. But because the individuals, they were making it to be like that, so it it highlighted something else. But now, slowly by slowly, people are understanding it. But that's when I said, no, let me do it. And I faced a lot of challenges when I was doing that. Even when I was doing my paper, it was like, when I was trying to interact with persons with disabilities, they're like, do you have a disability? Why are you taking this course? I said, no, I'll voice it, because I'll be speaking of their needs, and I'll speaking on the other things. And now they're understanding it. And something to bring a change is it's a process. And for me, at first it was like, I need to reflect another different person. I need to talk for them. I need to also to voice. I have the right. But in another way, I wanted to be unique in my professional. So when you're trying to build something for your, like a profession or a career, you need to find something that is not commonly. So for me, I was like, I don't want to. Yeah, I want to make this paper, and I want to take my experience. I should have a paper for my experience as well, and I want to be unique. So that's what really made me to say, I have to venture into this professional. I should take something, because I can't just have the experience. Then I say, I have experience of people. What I really wanted something, a paper to support even with the other papers that I have, so that I can make it to be unique.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Hey, Steph, nice to see you, Steph. That's my amazing channel member. Steph is in the house. How are you doing, Steph? Thank you so much for popping in. I've missed you, Steph. We need to talk. You talked about challenges. You face certain challenges, and you're trying to navigate in an area where people, disability is a very sensitive issue. I mean, it's always like, we don't even know, those of us who, let's say, who don't have any disability per se, we don't even know how to handle sometimes people with disability, because we don't know the sensitivities around what they're dealing with and things like that. I'm just trying to imagine, what are some of the challenges, especially you faced, getting into this community? Because you get in there and, you seem to be fine. You're not blind. You're not having any problems. Why do you want to work with us? So I'm just trying to imagine, how was the entry into this, and how many years have you been doing this, because that will also give us a bit of context.
All right, before I come to your question, Goga, is to say, and everyone who's watching, there's no one who doesn't have a disability. Everyone has a disability, but it differs.
I love that. I love that. Awesome.
So everyone, guys, wherever you're watching from, you have to know everyone has a disability, but it differs. We have different disabilities. So having a disability generally, we can say, is something that it gives you a limit on something else. So let's take the word disability, like not a physical thing that you're seeing. No, a disability is something that limits you to get to something that you want. Okay, so now, yes, they are categorized. Yes, they are categorized. I have a gap in my teeth. It's part of a disability, I can say. So
it's maybe cosmetic. It looks nice.
No, because what that is it's it enables me. It makes me to get all right. Some people say it makes me to speak like good voice. Yes, it can have that part. But now, what we have to learn today, we have to learn that everyone has a disability, but it differs. And now they are categorized. Disability is categorized, I say. Yeah. There are some disabilities that, yes, we see because maybe we are seeing it physically. There are some disabilities that we cannot see. And in those that we cannot see, they can be, they are there really, but there are some, maybe through stress, or even being displaced, it's a disability, Feeling sad in a week, that's a disability. Staying maybe alone somewhere, it's something that is limiting you to reach to somewhere. You're just hiding yourself because of something else. So, yeah, I just wanted to collect on that so that we have to take it as well. And on the area of the period that I've been, I started working with Disability Fraternity. I can say now I'm going to score this year, I'm going to score 8 years.
Wow. Okay.
Wait,
Wow. Okay. That's a lot.
yes. It's going to be my 80th year. It has been really a journey for me when I started working with persons with disabilities, because at first, I can say my first task was with visually impaired. I worked 3 months with visually impaired, and then I started working now with multiple disabilities, or sensory multiple disabilities, which I'm working with them up to now. And this is deaf blindness, not deaf being dead, but deaf blindness, a combination of hearing and visual impairment. And I'll just say a little bit because it's what I'm doing. This combination of hearing and sight impairment, it can be in four. I can say 4 types. It can be either partial hearing and partial sight together in one person, or it can be like total blind and total hearing loss. It can be like partial hearing and total blind and partial hearing and total loss of hearing. And they have their different needs as well, but it's one disability, but it differs with the types. But they have also their different needs. Even communication, it differs, because the one that has the partial hearing and partial sight, it means we can do sign language, sign language that you get, but it differs the distances that they sit, It can be the sight partial that another individual has, and then the other one can be differ. And the way you can stand and sign to that person, it differs. And the one with the total blindness and total hearing loss, it means we cannot use signs. It means that's another language that we can communicate with that one. So it differs with the needs, and also according to the type of the deaf blindness, the individual. I don't know if it sounds correctly, because when I'm saying deaf blindness, I always feel like people are hearing like death, like a person is dead, the death, But I'm talking about deafness, hearing loss. That's what I'm talking about, deaf blind. So it's a combination of deaf and blind. So we call this disability deaf.
Deaf blind.
Yes.
I'm just trying to type. I'm just like, I think I saw deaf blind typing on your chat. I think that's what I saw that earlier.
So that's the institution that now I'm working. My real job that I'm working. I'm working with that institution, and I'm working with those people. But it's not that I only work with those, because I'm saying I'm trying to enhance the disability-ish professional. So I'm working across all disabilities, but that's the work that I'm doing as of now. Like if I say it's bringing me food, I'm taking up something like a percentage, a 10% to put for me to be on on YouTube. Yes, that's the job. Yes. And I'm also doing some institutions, after seeing me, I don't know what they saw in me. So some other disabilities they also come to consult me to say, come and assist us here. We need assistance. We need an interpreter. We need someone to assist in this. So yes, I'm doing it cross, because with what I'm trying to build on my professional. So I work with everyone, and it has. Although I'm meeting challenges, yes, those challenges, I'm trying to put those gaps, to fix those gaps, because they're just like misunderstanding on issues, terminologies, and you see. So I mean, still in the learning process. You can see this is my 80th. I can say my 80th year, but I'm still in the process on how can I interact, interact with this disability. I need to learn. I need to know them, because if I don't know them, I'm not going to do my work at the best. So I every day when I'm working, every day is my learning process, how I can interact with these people. And since when I started, I can say my family, friends, community, it has been full of persons with disabilities, different disabilities, and just because I'm in the learning process, because if I'm out of them, I can't learn more. I need to get into them, you see. So I can say the majority, like on Saturday is my birthday, guys, and I was happy to place this day because I really wanted the week to be full of, I really wanted to be happy during the week. Yes.
Nice.
So, and Saturday, on the people that I'm trying to meet, and just we're just going to do a TikTok. Just interaction is not a big thing, and there are no cakes there. But I just wanted to, with the people that I've been with in this past years, and the majority of them are persons with disabilities. And I was trying to say, I think this day I should just make a content, you know. So it's something that I really love to do, and that's why I put it to say, best intention on Lady Mad, it has to be that. And if I'm going to grow on this channel, it's when I'll get a channel where I'll do something now personally. But now the intention of Lady Mad, I tell you, Goga, and everyone who is watching, my intention is to voice for those voices that they're just hidden there. So that's why a lot of my guests are going to be persons with disabilities, and it's their channel. I always tell them it's their channel, though others are not understanding what I want to build on this channel. But really, my intention is to save, because I thought to say, if I really want to plant something, I need to save. I need to plant so that I can harvest, you know. So my intention, the intention of Radio Mad, is to save. Yes, the voice of the voiceless.
And we are looking forward to your birthday on Saturday, as you say. That should be fun, and I'm glad that you're choosing it for a beautiful cause. You know, and I like what you said. Everyone has a disability. It is definitely like, you know, they differ from one person to another. I think that's a very profound statement. India, nice to see you. Tati, I don't know what you're asking. You can ask me shortly there. Robertina Mbula says, Lady Matt, I love listening to you. And that takes me to the next question. So you talked about the initial challenges trying to get, the initial challenges trying to get into this, you know, this segment of the society. What are some of the rewards? You know, what are some of those success stories? You know, with the people you've worked for, you know, worked with. Let me say the people you've worked with. Be it the deaf, blind, be it the ones, you know, who have mobility issues. What are some of those success stories, you know, shortly, that you can highlight for us? I will start with one lady, Sandra, because I think Sandra is the one we both know. You and Sandra took my yoga video, and you decided to actually go lead Sandra through a yoga class. My video, Sandra, guys, Sandra is visually impaired. She can't see. But Sandra did a video with Lady Matt on her channel, based on a challenge I was doing on my channel back then. And for me, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Like, you know, just trying to make yoga accessible also to that, you know, particular segment of the society. So what are some of the, other than Sandra, who I'm a bit biased because I got to experience that as a creator, but what are some of these other success stories, you know, that you may want to share with us when it comes to the, you know, the different people? Yeah.
Okay. When I started, you know, working with persons with disabilities, as I said, I started working with, I started to new visually impaired individuals. And when I started interacting with visually individuals, there were some like, I saw some attitude towards the society, and even the individual person that has even the visual impaired individuals, they also had a certain attitude towards persons without visual impairment, you know, like any person without a disability. So I wanted to take that attitude out, so that they have to understand that we are all, either with or without a disability, we are all human. So the first challenge, you know, what I made was like, the first people that I started interacting with them, I was trying to build, had a certain, they were looking for a, like, when you're talking to them, you have to talk to them in a sympathy way. You know that thing?
Yes.
And for me, I was like coming in, like, we are all human. What I want is this, and I have to just speak to them the way I speak with my sisters, my brothers, the way I speak with everyone, my other friends that I knew, you know? And for me, when I try to approach them, they come to me like, you're not approaching us in the right way, you know? I'll just give like those examples. You have to do this. I said, why should I do that? Because I'm just coming to your office and I'm trying to tell you this. And I know you can't see me and I'm telling you this. If you want me to say, if I want to be speaking with you, and when I want to speak with you, just tell me when you want to speak with me, come closer or hold this or bump the table or do a certain sound. You are supposed to say like that. But if I come to you, I say, hey, I say something. If you hear me, just respond. So those are some of the things like it was for me to get into their mood, the way they want it. For me, it was like I'll be like in a prison because I need just to be with them. Like I know people are watching and are going to listen to this, so I don't want to get too hit to that, guys. You can listen and you can understand what I'm trying to say. So for me, it was like, why do these people say do this? So there was a day when I was going to do a certain task. I was in a conference. I was supposed to give a report to my big bosses, and I was like, I don't know what is going to happen. Today I have to just get open to these people. So before I presented my report, I started to say, guys, there's this challenge that I have seen. And this challenge, for it to continue, I think I will not manage to work for you guys. But if we are working, let's do this. If there's a need for me, maybe to do something like to speak loud, and that time I did not even know the basic sign language. And on that time I did not even know. I was just doing my local, because after the interviews, when they did and when they called me, they said, well, how you do it? You did it like you know this, like you know all the languages. I said no, but through interacting with them, and now I said, okay, for me to build my job, I need to go to school. I need to do this. And I was building up myself to say, I need to know sign language. And I went there. I need, to know this basic. I need to know this. I was just building so that my office has to really give an impact to their institution. When I finished the first project, I left, and then they called me again for another project, which I wrote. And by that time, I wanted to move out. But now they say, because you did this, you need to continue it. Then when I came back, they were now saying, you were open to us. You were open to tell us this is wrong. This is what, and I started, getting to them. And for me, the thing that really helped me, it was like when I have my free time, not working hours, I was visiting the people that I'm working with. I was visiting them into their houses to just see how they interact with other people around them. So I was also trying to not visit only the persons with disabilities that I'm working with. I was also going back to my community to see do I have persons with disabilities, with visual impairment, that are maybe are not aware of, that are not where they are. So I was trying to research, and when I do the research, I was even finding persons with visual impairment that are not aware of their rights. They're not aware of the things that I was interacting with them. So that's when I was trying to build. So I built friendship of persons with disabilities from my work and outside my work. So it really taught me a lot. And that's when it was like, oh my God. And it was a time when my mother and my brother were saying, are you going to stop working for persons with disabilities? We see you now, you are getting into the disability. I say, I don't know. But maybe this is the space that God has really placed me. Because, Goga, when I applied to, I also did IT,
nice.
Information technology. Yes. And when I tried to say, okay, now, because every time we need also to build our futures, So I was like, I need to get a good job now. I need to get a good job. When I apply to other institutions, I go there, like they promise, like they will pick me. Now, I end up now, it comes now a task at Disability Fraternity, like a task they're calling me. I said, what? And this year I was supposed to start a certain job, but now there was a certain concept and they called me again. I said, okay, maybe this is my last professional work that I'm going to do. The list is my own work now. I need to build also something so that I can employ others. Yeah, so I was like, maybe this is the field. That's why I really say, it's not real work. For me, I put it like I'm saving, I'm ministering. Yes, because if I called it's a job, I was going not to be working with them up to now. I was going to get for another job. But because I took it to say, let me save my colleagues, let me save my fellow citizens, Yes, that's That's why
I
I'm
like
there.
that. I love that. I mean, it's really, I like what you say, especially when you say, yes, I do work with these people, but do I have, people living with disability at home? I like how, going back home to also just see who maybe, who needs that particular assistance. I think it's very thoughtful. It's very thoughtful. I'm going to ask something about just, because you talked about it when you say you went back home, and that takes me into my concerns when it comes to community engagement. So how do you engage, with the differently abled community, especially in Malawi, just to understand their unique needs and challenges? I know you mentioned that you visit them in their homes just to see how they live. Are there any specific initiatives that you normally use in your engagement with them, or it's just, I just want to understand that?
Okay. That's not a question from you alone. Even my coach, there are some friends of they always ask, Martha, how do you interact with these people? How do you get them? How do you do it?
Yes. Yeah.
So I can say it's the inner you, what you put in yourself, how you present yourself to the people. Okay? How do you, me, when I'm approaching them, as I said, when I started working with visual impaired, for me, I was just taking like everyone else. I was not looking at their, like, they can't see me, so I can do this. I can just, let me go to them like, I'm like I'm going there. I can say, yes, I'm sorry. You see, I'm exactly communicating with them in terms of saying, you can't see. Sorry, you can't see.
That's actually, you're literally speaking on behalf of everyone. We are always like, sorry. We never, it's always, you're right. You get my point. That's it. You just spoke what I was thinking.
Yeah. So for me, when I'm approaching them, I don't go with that sorry, or maybe how, So there are some, they really feel it, and most of the community of persons with disabilities, that they are quiet.
Yeah.
I build good relation. Simple, but for those that is they are born with that, like, congenital disability, that's where is a challenge. I always go with, like, I go the same way, but you know what? The way I approach, if the person doesn't know me, the first thing I do is to ask them, to say, okay, can you tell me the story of your disability?
Yes.
Because I need to know their story background, Hi, I'm Martha, I'm based somewhere. I saw you on this platform, or maybe I'm just interested. I saw you when I was walking along the road. I saw you, so it's simple things that you can bond things, and you can have friends. Simple things that you can make. So for me, when I see someone with a disability whom I don't know, this thing, or maybe I'm in a certain platform, a meeting, and there are people that I don't know with different disabilities. The first thing, I introduce myself, and the second question, before I ask the name, maybe I'm aware of the name because maybe in the meeting they introduce themselves. The first thing, when I just finish my introduction, I go to say, can you tell me the story behind your disability? So it's like, sometimes you, why or what, and then I tell them the reason behind it. I always say, I need to know you. I need to know your disability. Is it that you were born with that disability, or you were not born with that disability? So when the person starts to say the story, it's when I build up now a rapport on how I can communicate with that person. You see?
Absolutely.
Because those with a acquired disability and those with congenital disability, they differ. The way you communicate with them, you have to communicate them differently. That's what I've learned through the years. Yes, when I build up that fear to say, okay, I need to build this, I need to start to do this, so that I have to build good bondage with these people. When I started practicing that theory, Gonga, it was when I said, oh yeah, so this is it's really true that disabilities, they differ. And it has really worked, and that fear has really worked, and I've learned a lot also. I've learned a lot because the time that I was not of disability issues. The time I was out of the college when I wanted to start to look for a job. I started a certain job. When I started, I finished that job. When I had this contract with persons with disability, you know, I was like out of my mind, and it made me to learn more, to say okay, because at first, you know, when I was young, and it happens to everyone, and when you're first meeting someone like someone with physical disability, someone with visual impairment, maybe someone with a certain disability, you always say you have a certain attitude. Yes, a certain attitude.
Yeah.
I can say I did not had a negative attitude before. I had, even when I was young, when I see someone with albinism, you know, people were saying albinism, a person with albinism is not a human. That's what people, you know, those. But when I said this person has everything like anyone else, you know, it's just that the skin, because there is a lack of something else there. You know, you see, it's when I started to be able to say, oh, okay, now this is the thing. Someone can born with a disability or without a disability, and having a disability doesn't mean that individual is not able to do anything. That person is able, as long as he or she is given the need. He's given that limit, the thing that is bringing the limit, you know, for him or her to reach to that goal that person wants. For instance, we can say education, you know, for visually impaired and individuals with deaf blindness, you know.
Yeah.
They can say it's a global challenge. Of course, in Euro countries or other countries, they are trying hard than Africa. Africa, we are trying really for these individuals to make sure that we give access for them to access education, you know. But in the past, there were people that were just left indoors because there's not that need that we need to assist them. So face the education, you know. For instance, now we are talking about the issues of, now Africa is talking about issues of inclusion, making sure that children with disabilities, they have to be included. I will be giving examples of education and independent living, because a lot of persons with disabilities are having challenges to independently live in Africa. Why am I saying in Africa? Yes, we are all, it's just the same. Africa is Africa. A lot of persons with disabilities, they were behind in issues of independent living. We were putting up, like, in terms of loving them, just giving them. We're not thinking that they are going to blow. They will need to stay independently. You see? I think you can understand what I'm saying. Now, if you can have a child with a disability, and then you're just having the child, you're doing everything for a child, and now the child blows up and you are growing old. Yeah? Just give an example. Now the child needs to live independently. You did not give access of education to the child, even communication, issues of even just making up the house, or just trying to watch up clothes alone. You see, so that individual will just be independent on someone else, which is not right, because they have the right to live independently as everyone else. So it starts now, we are trying to fight now to say persons with disabilities, they should have access to education. And those that are having challenge to access of education mostly are those with sensory impairment. We can say hearing impairment because of communication, the gap of access to communication. Here, deaf blindness, I've talked. Visual impairment, we can say now we are advancing at African level because of the Braille issues that we are bringing up. And I think also Peking International, Kenya, because in Kenya there's Peking International, is coming up with a lot of access of materials for visually impaired and deaf blind. And I pick up, and there's a project that they're also doing with Malawi Union of the Blind. They're coming up to bring up like orbit readers for visually impaired and deaf blindness. I give a hand for Kenya for that, because they're the ones who are doing that. And you know, those things are going to help at African level, because even in South Africa, they're also trying to push on issues of Braille papers, you know. That is giving a provision of access of, reading, access of, you know, education to visually impaired and deaf blindness. So for that, we need to work on that. And I talked of to say it's not a work for, because it's for persons with disabilities. So persons with disabilities have to do it themselves. No, we have to cut that. This is that we need to join hands for us to have a good development, and also to say we are growing as Africa. We should not leave anyone behind. We need to move together in each and every development sector. We need to move together. In terms of health, they all have the right to health. In terms of education, they have the right to education. Generally, I say they are human. You talk of human. You talk of economic empowerment. If there are long institutions there, they need also give. They need to give a chance to persons with disabilities. All sector, because these guys, they are enabled. They can also. I love Kenya because you have. I have a lot to talk, but now I don't want to talk much. In Kenya, you have member of parliament that are in the in that they have. It's not seats, but they are elected. Then are they appointed? Maybe tell me if they are appointed. They are appointed or they are elected.
Actually elected. They went and people voted, and I think other than one, I think so it's an amazing shift. It's an amazing shift that they actually go and they get voted in, and now they champion the rights of the differently able. So I do know Kenya has very good stories when it comes to this.
Yeah, when it comes to politics, Kenya, yes, you're really doing it, and the disability fraternity there is doing great. Is doing great in terms of participation into politics. It's doing great, and even the category, the disability categories, it's not one disability. There are different categories, and they are sitting, which is a good thing, because like policies are made in that platform. Policies are made in that house. So it's good to start it from the policy way. And when they push there, and the ones that they're outside, so things change faster. Yes, things change faster, and that's what
it's true. And I like the fact that you say you can't be advocating for people with disability issues and they're not in the room. So it's actually and that's when it came to now, like getting some of these people elected into public office, they do champion these policies at that highest level, and sometimes that's how you want to shape policy. You want to influence policy. Because as a policy professional, because I'm in policy, so I may not really work with disability directly because I deal with policy on other issues. But I always know that policy must be, when you're crafting any particular policy, sometimes when you leave it in the hands of like a certain group of people, they may not see the interest, especially to the public, the person who's supposed to benefit from that. So it's nice when you have people advocating for these issues and they are in the room, like they are speaking and they're saying these are our issues. When I have a member of parliament, who can advocate for the visually blind, I totally understand. Like, I'm like, yes, he's been elected and he lives with a disability, and he's actually the right person to be shaping this, this law. So because he knows where it hurts most. And that takes me to your next question, because you're saying leave no one behind, and leave no one behind has been a mantra I'm using a lot on YouTube in the last couple of weeks. Leave no one behind. Guys, if you've not connected to my co-host, we are not leaving her behind. She's on the road to 1K. I think she should be getting to 1K in the next 2 weeks at most. If you have not connected to Lady Matt and you are enjoying her voice here and her very good input when it comes to the plight of those differently abled, if you have not connected to her, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? She will teach you how to interview. One of the things she's very good. She's very good at interviewing. She's very good at interviewing, and she's going to tell us about it shortly. So if you are doing content and you're always interviewing people on your channel, this is the person that you connect to when you want tips. And she's bold, she's courageous, but she asks the right questions. And that takes me to my next concern, Lady Matt. We are from Africa. Disability has always even been attached, has had stigma, around anytime, like, and you mentioned, you alluded to it earlier. We used to hide our people, our relatives who are differently abled. We used to hide them at home because the community will judge us. like this one they did something wrong, and that's why they are being punished because of the culture and the custom. You know, the stigma around disability, especially from Africa. And now I think we are trying to get out of that, hence all these disability mainstreaming initiatives and advocacy. What has been your experience, especially with your community? Because you're an African woman, you're in Malawi. Malawi, like Kenya, we share some similar interests there. What has been your experience, especially trying to convince your community, that the person who is differently abled has the same plight as you, who is walking normally, who has both eyes, who can hear, that they're deserving of the same opportunities? Because there's always like stigma surrounding the differently abled community, especially in this continent. I don't know what is your experience around the cultural sensitivities around this issue. Yes.
Yes, on that area, I can say it has been hard, but not really hard, as I already spoke to say. I personally prepare myself. Okay.
Yes.
I always prepare myself to say, okay, I'm going to this tribe community, and there is this already that is already in their head, that they say persons with disabilities, they can't do this, or person with a disability is someone. Because there was another case I can say, which I was trying to voice out on that case. There was it just blind individual, every year has been like she was used, I can say. I don't want to use the other languages, the other words, but she was being used because she was just left in house, and then maybe within a year, every year there was like 3 years within having like 3 children, but unknowingly knowing the father. So we're trying like to find out to do a certain thing. And when we're going to that community, it was that I heard that to say, people in that community were saying persons with disabilities, okay, they are when you have a certain disease, you have to just find out any person with a disability, and then it will cleanse out. And like persons with disabilities they were replacing persons with disability like a medicine to a certain disease. You know what I mean? I don't want here to say it because it's something that is on my desk. So yeah, so it was like a task that we're supposed to do. Like I was supposed to go and do community sensitization, and that was a door-to-door community sensitization. And due to lack of interpreters and deaf blind interpreters, I was the one used with another person that we are trying to base into that communication, called tactile communication and other communications that start in basic sign language. So I was like, we were going like 2 people, we're meeting the one, the affected, and we're trying to interact with that affected, and even the surrounded family members. We are supposed to check that, So the first thing I put on myself is to research, to find out what you want to find out. So find out first the people that you are going to meet, and when you know about it, you are going to come up with strategy that you will use. Yes.
Makes sense.
So
makes sense.
Yes. So I can say yes. There are a lot of like misconceptions, like the myth, like what in the issues of persons with disabilities. But what you need to do is reading is also important. We need to read.
Yes.
Reading is it's very important. Reading, reading.
Absolutely.
After reading, also to do your own research, going out to find out what people they talk about those things that you were trying to find out. What do they talk about? And then when you bring that together, you set up your strategies to reach to your goal. So
love that. I love that. I think that's fair enough.
That's what I do. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Jimmy.
read,
Jimmy, thank you so much. Yeah. Let me just say hi. Let me say bye to Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you so much. You get back to work. I really appreciate you stopping by. And it was so nice having you. At your house earlier. So thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. And don't forget to visit me as well, because I'm rebranding. I'll talk about rebranding later.
Yes. Angel Kitchen. No, Nightbot. Leave Nightbot alone. Nightbot is my assistant. So Nightbot is not EK. EK is my channel member and my big brother. So Nightbot has nothing to do with EK. Occasionally Nightbot drops people's links. Nightbot is my assistant. I will explain it after we are done with the interview. DXN TV, nice to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. RNM, I thought I saw RNM on the chat earlier telling Lady Matt, thank you for the amazing work that you're doing to our fellow human beings. I think that's an amazing thing. I want to slowly transition to don't worry, I'm almost done. I want to transition to advocacy and, awareness. Advocacy is something I've always been very passionate about. In fact, I always do say that I think if I didn't have my current job, I think I would be but I think we are all advocates in our own little way. And, we are all advocates in our own little way. And my question here now will be, you picked the differently abled community. In what ways do you advocate, for their rights and their inclusion, especially in Malawi as a country, for example? And tying closely to that, I know your YouTube channel is going to come up among the answers. How do you use your YouTube channel to raise awareness? Because you said your YouTube channel is giving a voice to these voiceless people. How do you use your YouTube channel to raise awareness, especially of this community in Malawi?
Okay. First of all, I would like to say, there is a certain way they say, you can't do something without them.
That's true.
Okay. Why am I saying this? Okay. For me to really speak or voice out issues of persons with disabilities, I need to interact with them and work together with them. Okay? Because they are the best advocates.
Absolutely.
Because yes, they are the best advocates. So how I do my advocacy issues or activities, I work with them together. I don't do maybe I'm going to a media to have a program or to say something else on a certain sector, or to say something else on issues of disability. I take my concept and I put in a person with disability together. We voiced out together. If I'm going to talk about deaf blindness, I need to be talking about deaf blindness with a deaf blind individual. You also, I think I did not answer you the about success. It's very challenging to speak on yourself, on your own successes, mostly when you are on issues of advocacy. But people to point what you have brought them on the table. But I can just give you an example. I forced a certain deafblind young man. Okay, I can say he's a young man now. He's now going to university. It was a time when I was working. We were doing an awareness campaign in a certain institution, and then there was someone who said, "I think there is a certain guy in this area. You need to visit this guy. I think this guy has this disability." When I went there to that community, I went through the chief, and then the chief said, "Yes, we have this young boy," and we went and we visited the place. When I looked at the place, I can say I have everything, Goga. I don't have, but I can say I'm a human. I have the heart. Okay, I can say I'm good. I'm not good, but the moment I just stepped on that community, on that house, when I saw the boy, I saw something in the boy, because the boy has this disability. We registered him to the institution that I'm working. Remember. But after interacting and visiting the boy, I saw that the boy has future. And when I asked he stays with a grand and an orphan. When he asked the woman, and that time when I identified that boy, it was when he was 15 years. And then when I asked, they say we are unable now. We tried the primary level, and he did well at grade grade that's grade 7. And then after grade 7 in Malawi, you go for exam class, which you need to. It's like a primary level education, and then you go for exam class after grade 7. You go for exam class, and then you go to high. We call it a secondary school, which is a high school. Other people call it a high school. Now they had a challenge because the boy had a partial hearing and total blind. So there was no any other school that they can locate so that he can do his grade 7 and grade 8 exam. So what I did, I said, okay, there's this school that you can enroll him. When I interacted with him, because I saw that the communication, you can get a loud communication, or he can use hearing aids. So when I did that, I tried to push, and this was out of the institution that I work. It was now I took it personally to assist, because I saw the boy is very sharp. When I say sharp, I'm coming with a story of that boy. And maybe I've also done I've done a call up, and I created a channel for him, because he has a lot that he can give out. But he's deafblind, and his channel is called DU Lucius, And I also did a video with him when he did well in his grade 8 exams. I just went, I took her, and I did just a lunch for him, just to celebrate his achievement,
Yes.
After that, now he went to high school, After going to high school, he's been having challenges, but I said, oh God, I don't have anything to do, but I need this child to achieve what he wants, Then I was trying to push him. When I have free time, I was always go, and he was selected to the best high school in Malawi. And that was first deaf. Yes, he was the first deaf-blind student to be selected in that school. And he did his last class at high school. We can say his class, the Form 4 now, the last class to his high school, and he also scored, and he was the best among all candidates with disabilities. He scored with good points. Now he's not going to sit for entrance, because in Malawi, when you are done with the high school level, you need also, they put up calls, you need to sit for entrance for university. But with the points that he scored, he's going straight to university, and he's going to be the first deaf-blind individual in Malawi to go straight to university. He's going to be even the first one to go, to do this, and he has been facing a lot of challenges, but because he's very sharp, and people were also giving up to assist him, to say no, he should not just go home and sit there, but he has to show the world that it's possible, even it's possible that you can access education, and you can also achieve in issues of anything, any development. Now I'm so happy for this guy, because this young boy, I was like, I'm happy, because what I have been putting in, the effort, the time, it has really paid through his grades and whatsoever he's doing. And now I'm just like, when he goes to university, and we have voiced it out, and the ministry has also said he's going to go when he goes to the university, he's not going to be paying this fees or what, which is a very good thing for me, because with the situation of our home site, and it was going to be a challenge financially to be doing that payment, but he took to say, I have to work hard. And the part that I took to say, you can do it, if you work hard, you can find, sponsors, people are going to come to you, and you are going to make it. And now he has been saying, he calls me Aunt Martha. Sometimes he calls me Mother, you see? So he was saying, oh, yes, I think so. I have to do it. And watching, you need also to visit his channel, because now when he'll be at the university, but we'll be trying so that he has to be put in content and he has to try up. I really wanted him to find something. He has to be busy, and those are the things. And the other one is Sandra. You know, I'm so happy for her because the time that I met Sandra, it was the time when he was at the basic braille, you know, literacy, because Sandra acquired it when she finished her secondary, the high school. She finished her high school, she was okay, and then it was a time when, I don't know, she was trying to she acquired the disability when she was trying now to go to do the entrance of the university. So it was like it was a time for her. He was like I met him when they were trying to build her to accept the disability. It was when I met Sandra, and it was someone who said, you need to go and visit the institution of the Braille institution where they learn Braille issues. There is this lady, and I think if you can go and interact with her, I think you can be a good person that she will get another step. And when I went to meet her, it was like we interacted. I introduced her to some people. I told him some stories of other people that are achieving whatever they are doing. And I introduced him to other people that are doing well in the sector. And after then, it was when they know that what I'm doing, I'm going to make a real friendship. Because when I look to her now, Sandra, I look to her like my young sister, you know?
Yeah.
And when we are and she always tells me things, you know, Martha, even private things, you know, I can tell mommy, you are the one to tell mommy, you know, this other guy, you know, those issues, you know, can you go and check for me this other guy, is he really going, what he's saying is it true, you know, like those things. No, Master, I really want to go and apply this job, you know. And now she has graduated. She went to do now what the course that she really wanted, and now she really wants to venture into IT system. And I was someone who was already there, so it was like the bondage was like really, and
it was aligned. Like,
we were online, and she was like, can I do it? Can people, you know, say that I can do it? I say, yeah, you can do it, but I can't see, Matt, I can't see. I say, you know, there are softwares that you can use. And like, I was now bringing him to the thing that she has to know that she is in the same system. She should not take out the dream that she wanted when she was able to see. She has to still step in the dream that she really wanted to see. So such things are the things that I'm bonding with persons with because and, you tell them, when I tell her, you can't see, stop this career, don't take this one, you know. I'm going to cut my foot and my mouth with them. So I thought to say, that's why I said I read, I research. Okay, can I go behind, you know, on my second law, and I find out other people doing it with visual impairment in different countries. I say, oh, so it's possible. But now it will put up some other financial limits, because to get the softwares that others they use in Europe countries to Malawi, Africa, it's challenging. But still, I need also to find some minor things that it's locally that can be majorly used, you know. So I come to them and I push them, and when I'm pushing them, I say, how can I push? Okay, I have to take them into this level. I have to until they get to it. And when I was starting working with the deaf blind society, a lot of people did not know that the disability with deaf blindness, you know. But what I did is to bring activities that can voice out really people for them to see. And I was bringing them. I was not, okay, when I go to a platform, maybe a meeting, my bosses tell me, because my bosses, they have the disability. My bosses, they can't see, they can't hear the way we are hearing. They hear, but they use their own communication. Now, they're saying, there's this meeting, the programs have to go, because I work under programs, I coordinate programs. So the programs, you have to go and present the institution to this what. Then I always say, okay, we need someone to the programs. You see? So I go there for them, so that people, they have to see they are there. If I'm bringing up, I bring up an activity for sensitization issues, just to to let people, I bring up all my bosses to the platform. I always say I do present. We sit down, we do presentations together. I say this is your presentation. We transcript it into Braille. Then when you go there, I'm just go there like I'm assisting them. That now they will say that in them because they will voice the presentation. For me, I will just there and spice up the presentation. So when you're working with persons with disabilities, you are not supposed to do the thing like it's you. Yeah, you need to get yourself in their shoes. And when you're getting into their shoes, get them to be in your shoes as well. That's what I've learned. And that's what I need to build. It doesn't mean that everyone likes me or like, we love how Martha works. No, they come to me, they tell me, you're not doing it well, you know?
Yeah. Then and you learn from them. Yeah.
Yes, I need to learn from them and I need to accept it. Okay, tell me. Sometimes I miss up how to pronounce the words, their terminologies. You know? If they come say those words, we don't like those words, you know? But I don't feel, because I know. I say, okay, and I tell them I'm a human. I make mistakes. You know, next time now it means not to do the same. You see? So this thing is to listen, read, you know, build up good relationship, know them. If you don't know them, it means you can't interact and you can't work lightly. And for my job, I don't just say I have to just do this. I'm supposed to do this. No, I do with them. Even if I want to bring up a program or something else, I don't just sit down just because I saw this challenge and then I write up and I do it. No, I need to hear from. Now they bring up things and just do something and spice and put it on the table. And when I'm doing the activities, they are the ones I work with them. I do the things together, you know. Yes, and that's what I can say. Those are the approaches. When I'm doing media advocacy, I cannot just go to the media to public rallies, like maybe like consultative meetings with different stakeholders. If I go personal, it won't sound well. But if I'm talking to the issues of like, I'll still be keeping on issues of education. If I'm talking about issues of education, I need to interact with learners with disabilities. If my target is about to voice out all the need of deaf blind, I need to interact with deaf blind learners. I need to pick a deaf blind learner. I need to go there for the consultation issue with a deaf blind learner, so that when I start the meeting with the stakeholder, the deaf blind learner has to voice it on his or herself, you know. So in that way, even the stakeholders have a lot of relationship with stakeholders, you know, because it sounds well because I can't talk of deaf blindness without the individual with deaf blindness. When I talk and present my concern, the owner of the concern has also to speak out. So it means it works well. And this brought up a certain achievement. We brought up there was an establishment of a center and resource centers for deafblind individuals, but it worked fast because the stakeholder was open to me to say, you know, when you came to our office, you know, you used a good strategy because you are with the learner with a deafblind. Because for us, we are going to tell you we don't have learners with deafblindness in Malawi. You see, so it was like, that's a good deal. I need to be working with them. You see,
exactly.
Now they say we did that because we saw it. Oh, there is a need. People are there, you see. So when I'm doing my advocacy issues, I'm doing issues on physical disability, I involve them. They are the ones to speak. I just come in to spice up. And for me, when I'm spicing up, I always want the society to be taking the issues too, to say, if she is doing it, I can also do it. You see, if she's doing it, I need also to accommodate these people. I have the right. They should know that they have the right also to speak on behalf of other people. They have the right also to assist in their various communities, to accommodate the persons with disabilities in their different activities.
Absolutely.
You see?
Absolutely. I like no, don't worry. It's an issue you're very passionate about, and I totally like that. Even Derichu, welcome. Thai Travel, nice to see you. I also saw Crossdale, welcome. Nkechi Odukwe, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. I wanted to like just narrow. We are still talking about advocacy and awareness, and I think I like how you went all out and you gave us all the dimensions, including you took something, you took a question that I was going to ask out of my mouth, which was collaborations with other organizations that see what you do, and I like how you're being very subtle that I just spice things up for them. You know, I just spice it up for them. I like when you say that. I just spice it up based on the knowledge and the experience that you have. Your YouTube channel, that's also advocacy. That's also advocacy.
Yeah, exactly.
Your YouTube channel is also
Yeah.
advocacy. So how did you like you know, as a brand? I know you've been talking about you want to rebrand and everything, and I've seen you do amazing interviews with the differently abled, from people who are in serious levels of leadership, from CEOs of organizations. You are amazing. Like I was watching, because I was running your playlist the other day, and I was just trying to catch a few interviews there, and I was like, this girl has been working. This girl has been working. There's even a video you had a sign language interpreter, accessibility, and I was like, how comes I don't have this thing like on my channel? I should have like a small box here with a sign language interpreter. And I was even talking to one of my colleagues who is trained in sign language. And I was telling them that one day I'll be doing a live stream. I will want you to be a guest, and then I put you in your small box there on StreamYard. You just do you do the thing. And, you know, it's amazing just seeing subtle things like this. And, you know, what is the logic behind your YouTube channel as a tool for advocacy? Because I'm very curious, and I think it's doing very well. You started small for sure. And guys, if you have not connected to Lady Mart, the channel is pinned up on the link. Blessed told me she was at 919. Can somebody make it 920? The journey to 1K is on before this rebranding happens. So why YouTube as a tool for advocacy? How does this work?
All right. As I've already responded, I think, Goga, and I'll keep on saying it. For me, I wanted to sow a seed of service that benefits others, not myself the whole. I wanted to give a service that will benefit others, or even the others, that the audience that will be seeing it, that will be viewing the channel, the people that I will be interacting with them. I didn't want it just to plant up a seed that can benefit others. That's the thing, the first thing for me, the logic of it. And then when I started, it was for me to plant that seed. Of course, I can have a little, but now I've seen it that it's a big thing now. I really want to use it really for that. So when I was now coming there, it was like I faced some challenges as well, you know, issues of like connections, coming to say what you have written to be there. Now I cannot plant that seed alone. I need a group of people, you know. I need a group of people. And for me to build that community, it wasn't easy. It's not easy as well as of now. Not easy. But I wanted now to utilize the people that are surrounded me. Okay, I was just like it, but just because the people that I interact sometimes, you know, when I come to them and approach them, they just get to eat, you know. I'm here, but I really want to do this, but this is going to be on this channel. And that was the time that I was trying to build it. And when I was trying to do it, it's when I came to the process, when I was building the YT community, I learned a lot. And then it was when something came to my mind, so I have to get serious on this. For me to make Liu to have fruits now, for the seeds that I'm having, I need to have fruits. Even the Bible says that when you plant, you need to have fruits. And those fruits, some I'm going to eat them. But now, there are some that I need those individuals to eat.
Yeah.
You see? So, for that to happen, it's a process. It's a process. And then it was when there was this other lady I followed and was coming to my inbox to say, you know, get this seriously. You have to be a real content creator. Upload. I love your content. Upload, upload. And then I said, okay, these guys, they don't know the process I'm getting in to get these videos. And I'm learning also in issues of editing. I'm learning issues of how, those such issues. And I need to move my life the other side. I need to see this. So in the process, I said, okay, I have to take this serious. And they were also, I really think if the guys are here, the Malawian people, please give comments. If you're there, my team, please give comment, and also visit my international colleagues here. Visit Goga, also follow Goga, follow everyone who is there on the comment section. This is a family. Let's support each other. And they came to me, they are my fellow Malawians. They said, the content, we have seen the content, you always watch our content, but the content that you're bringing, it can be something else. It's unique. We haven't seen any Malawian bringing up such content. Then there was this other guy, I don't know if you're there. He brings up good content as well. You need to visit him. It's called Amunami. And there is another one who is called Kaneb. Kaneb is bringing up different comedies, and he's such a vibe. He's such a vibe. And they came to me and they came to my inbox. They said, we need to meet you. We need to meet you. We didn't think that you are here. You are in Malawi and here in Malawi. We need to push you. You need to get channel real, and you have to take it for a real business. And your channel, you're bringing up. They have been pushing me since 2022 when I was just a fan. I was just supporting you guys. I said I built this community. I need to support this community. But while I was supporting you guys, I was learning a lot. And you are my friends. You are my, like, when I'm watching your channel, Goga, when I'm watching Momo's channel, I always took you like you're my family. I always take it like that. So when I met my Malawian colleagues, they told me, you need to do this. You need to do this. And through later here is when I said, okay, I need to do this. Now you're going to see new banner of my channel. I'm in the process. Nice. I'm just the people that are doing. There's going to be a new banner. There's some videos. Yes, I'm going to take them out and I'll work on them, because I can say now my house, I was like, it brought me back, because my house, the time I was doing my house. Now I'll speak like in those, when I was doing my house, I was not aware that I located my house in a position that cannot get into the line of cashing out something, So that was the thing that made me to sleep now, to say, now what can I do? When I try to make my house to say it has to get into a location to have that, when I get to the when I get to that level, so that I can sign and come up with that area, which I really want that area, because I have something, I have the reason behind of my vision of the channel, but which I cannot disclose it here. But I really want something. The channel is there because of something else, because I said I'm planting up a seed to benefit others. Who are others? Actually. Others, yes, the people that I'm trying to voice out for. So
absolutely.
So when I say I came up with that, I said, okay, I can do it myself. I need a community. Now it's when these other guys, it was just great. They just came to my Instagram. They started to my Instagram. There was another guy who just said, are you really mad? Where are you located? Which country? Why is the channel in that location? Your channel is something that we are seeing something else. I said, I'm in Malawi. Okay, we need to meet you. You see? And because I did not have time, and with gracefulness, I met these guys last year. That was October. Then they briefed me, and then the other guy I met with him, I think just this end of December, who was testing me. Now we're testing and we talk on WhatsApp, and he's also giving me some like mentoring. He's mentoring me in some areas and some issues that I need to work on the channel. Whereby now I'm bringing up a logo of my name. And the logo is going to carry Africa now. It's not going to carry only one map of Africa. It's going to carry the whole Africa map. And
Nice.
he's trying, yes. He's also trying to say, I need also to make up a good banner, and the banner is going to be new banner. And you know, my description, the first description of the channel was not the one which is there. I've changed. Why have I changed, guys? You know, coming to YouTube, I'm learning a lot. When you're venturing into content creation, for the smooth.
So, Lady Matt, just as you explain in this description, I'm just going to step off my screen for a bit. Just carry on.
Okay.
I'll come back. So I'll just put you on solo layout temporarily as you explain this point. I'm getting some tea. So let me just for full disclosure.
All right, it's okay. So when I was getting into content creation, I learned a lot, because it's like the challenges that I faced, I don't want other guys that you're in the content creation to also face. It was like the first thing was like, I didn't know how to make sure that when I upload my videos, they should be viral. And I was taking them seriously into sensitization issues. I was like putting much education. I was like putting to say like educative, but seriously, I was just putting serious, you know. Okay, I need to interview this person. I want to talk about physical challenge, and then I go seriously. I didn't know that, you know, my videos, for them to be like viral, people to watch my videos from maybe like from the start to go, I need to make sure to put some activities, like distraction things. I need to make sure to make myself active for people to watch, you know. I was like just sitting down, hello, today I'm going to interact with this executive director of such. He's going to say, or she's going to say issues about light to education and persons with disabilities. You know, it was just, I was just getting things, like I was putting things like in a big professional thing, and my videos were not, people were not watching my videos from the start to the end. So I learned that when I'm bringing the content, I should bring something that should make my audience to be like distracted, to come up, to get out, to be distracted, and now to get attracted, you know, to such content. And then I hit inside what I really aim to do on that video. So I've learned that, because, and even now when I'm approaching the people that I want to interact with, to maybe interview, or to do a live video with them, or to make a documentary, you know, I'm trying to make those things, like the things that I've listed up that I'm trying to bring into my channel. I've thought of to be spicing them in now, to be putting up fun things, you know, not like funny, but during while I'm doing that, I need to be putting interactive like statements, interactive issues, so that people should love the content. Because a lot of people these days are like, they want something that can take out what is in their heads, you know, something that can distract. I can say yes, distract, I'll be using that word. Something that they should have fun, they should laugh, they should do this. And while you are entertaining them, inside there you put what you are now trying, the main goal of the video that you really want people to hear, what really people want, you want people to learn from. And when you put those issues inside those destructive activities, now I think it's going to work. And that's what I've seen, and that's what I'm trying to build, and even the content that I'm trying to create now. I'll not step out from my educative section. I'll not step out, but I'll try to put some, you know, onions, tomatoes, some things that people should really have fun. But while I'm putting those fun issues, while I'm putting the interactive issues, I'll be pressing in the main goal of the video, or the main goal that I wanted, or the topic that I really wanted. That's what I've learned. So if you are bringing up content, let's make sure that we have to make sure, as YouTube, you can see more videos that are running viral. The videos that are maybe having more viewership are the videos that they are more entertaining. So let's make sure to put those, like the fun things, but we should not run away on the thing that the main goal that you want to achieve. So that's why I was saying there are some videos that I will get out. I'm doing them, and I really want to reach. When I'm reaching the watch hours, when I'm reaching the 1,000, I really want them to be settled. Like I've settled the channel and everything. As you said, yes, there are videos that they are there, but I really want to just to download them back and then work on them. And the time that I was just doing it, like just taking a video, doing a mere editing, you know. And I was not in that editing issue much, but now I really want to get to it. I'm done with the process. I know. And the StreamYard issues I've been asking Goga as well, like, how do you do it? And,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, and she has been there. I really thank you. You have been someone who has been, you know, approachable, you know, and the 2 weeks that you have been approaching me to say, and I said, no, I have a question, but Goga, how do you do that? And you responded. And today it was easy for me to get your link and, you know, to make up and operate the issue, the everything that you stated. It was just a matter of me reading and applying the
yeah, and you're doing well. You're doing very well. Life Journey, nice to see you guys. Life Journey is my channel member, and he's also like the king of live streams. If you want to like connect to people, you have to go to Life Journey's live streams. He's based in he's in the UK, but he's from Nepal. And then I see DXN. Thank you so much for stopping by. Winsome, you have a lovely rest of the day wherever you are. Please take care of that chat. I will pop in onto your live stream later on, just to confirm that you're not having the troll issue. And then DXN, thank you so much. DXN, you are doing amazing. Your channel is blowing up, and I'm so happy to see it that happening. If you're tapping in all the way from Germany, thank you so much. Momos, we have finished our class. We were in the YouTube Academy for Shorts. Today we just finished the program. So we are excited. At least now my live stream will come back to its normal time on Wednesdays. So it will not be starting at 7 o'clock Malawi time. It will be starting at 6 o'clock. So thank you so much, Momo. It was nice while it lasted. I think great tips we learned there. Just coming to I can't wait to see how this rebranding is going to affect your house. But yes, I totally agree with the people you've been consulting, especially when it comes to the location, because you can change the location. You can change the location. Yeah, don't worry, it's allowed. I mean, it's you may relocate. You may relocate and go abroad. You know, let's put it that way in quotes. And I think that makes a very huge difference because it's a shame that that YouTube is not like I always say it's a shame that YouTube is just accessible in about 4 countries in Africa out of 53. Like, just for you to get the benefits of YouTube, it's a shame that they're not expanding as fast as you'd want them to be. But I'm hoping that
the good news that is coming, Goga. I just want to say about that. Although I've turned to another location, but there's a good news in my country there. They'll be also happy because the team that was communicating to me, they went through and they are working that with our authority. It's called authorities on issues of media issues, and they are working. And anytime there was announcement that anytime now the Malawi will also be part of that, and it's going to be sooner.
Amazing.
But
amazing.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I said that a big space for creators. They need to visit Malawi.
Yeah. I can't wait for it, and I think it will be nice, as you said, to.
Yeah, and I pray for it, and I just read in one of the newspapers. And I think it's also online. It's an online newspaper. I read that. And we're so happy because we're going to be having ads, and it's going to be so perfect. And that's what really every time I'm kneeling down, and with the team that I've bonded now with the other Malawian content creators that I've bonded with, and I'm telling you, and I appreciate for the work for these 2 guys, because they've been working hand in hand with the institution. The media institution, that media institutions and whatever concerning any media, is it communication, whatever, it's an institution that I don't want to mention it here because now I'll be like, and in Kenya you also have that institution. It's a national institution. What we are praying is to say it shouldn't be a political issue. They should just do it. They should not wait for their issues of politics, because now we are in the year that next year it's going to be, they will open the campaigns, and it's election year next year, 2025. So the thing is, like, let them not just write up in their media, and they just because to catch young people, what these politicians do, that maybe they should catch, young people, because there is need. We need that, because it was at first, and then they cut that.
Yeah. Hey, Mama Fisher, welcome. I want to I just want to zero into a particular question. I'm curious about, and I like how you said we are all welcome to Malawi. We can come and make content in Malawi. I am very curious about the support system, especially when it comes to the YouTube community in Malawi. How big is this community? If you know, if not, it's fine. I'm just trying to figure out is it something that is popular? Do you have a lot of Malawians getting onto the platform, or you're among the outliers? Because I know it's very, it can be very discouraging that, if I'm not going to benefit something just by being in this country, just because it's not part of the YouTube partner program, what's the point? But I'm just trying to figure out what is the community like, especially when it comes to platforms such as YouTube. Yeah.
The community is big. You cannot even identify. Yes, it's big. The issue is the key location. But it's big. It's big. It's just the same there. The only thing, it's big, but it cannot. Okay, the community is big, but it cannot be identified just because of the key. Yeah. Yeah. You understand me? You can understand.
I got it. I know you are speaking in code. I get it. Yeah.
The community is big there. It's big. It's big. That's why I was identified, and we're like, they were able to get into my ceremony and say, "And we are here. Come, we are here." Why did you do this? Why did you do that? You need to do it like this. I was learning. I said, "What if I knew this when I was starting this? I was not going to be like this." And for me, I was like, I thought you are from Kenya. I thought you are from China. I thought you are from Hong Kong. And then they say, no, madam, just hear what we are telling you. So it was now like, I'm so happy, you see my fellow, and it's big. For that, I tell you, it's big.
I am looking forward to seeing what your channel is going to, unleash in the coming days. And I think there's a lot of potential. And I think, for me, it's your interviews with the community. You are tapping into a niche that, as you said, you're giving a voice to people who don't ordinarily have a voice. And I think that's already that's currency. That's currency as a content creator, and I think amazing things are just about to happen. Guys, if you have any question for Lady Matt, please feel free to ask now. I'm actually done with my questions. You had a question here from one of my, I don't want to keep her longer here. I think I'm going to give her, she's been here with me for about 2 hours. I've already spent so much of her time. My channel member, Joy Kenya, was asking you, she really loves what you're doing. So she's asking, do you accept donations in case you wanted to support your cause? I know she runs a charity, and she's always supporting these kind of initiatives, especially from Africa back at home. She's based in the United States, but she likes supporting these causes that normally have they have a ripple effect in the community. So that's why she's asking this question. So you can tell us, and if yes, you can give us a way on how she can reach out to you.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I don't accept like the video. I give up chances for people who want to assist. Like maybe I do a video with someone else who has a challenge in certain issues. I accept those that's the aim of the goal. Yeah. So that they be assisted. If there's need of assistance and there is someone who can give a help, it's okay. You can help through the channel. Yes. And I can be found on Facebook. I'm not Lady Matt. I did a page of Lady Matt, but it's not active. But on Facebook, you can find me Natasha. You will just see my face, Natasha Natasha. Then the other name, it's MOMBA. You can find me as Natasha Momba. You see my face. I think this is the same face you will see. Even if you come to Malawi, physically, it's the same face. Yes. So that's Facebook. On Instagram, you'll find me as Lady Matt. I think the best Instagram, or you can, if you talk with Goga on WhatsApp, that means Goga can easily give you my number. That's the easiest way I think we can use. Because I found, because JKNI TV, I have connected with you through Goga. So Goga has my WhatsApp number. That means if you see anything, you can only get my WhatsApp number through Goga. I think that's the base that we can do. You can just
that's good. I have a number. I can actually share your number with her. That's perfect.
Yes.
That's perfect.
My number with her. On Instagram, I have 2 accounts, Lady Matt, and the other one is Martha. So,
okay, cool.
Because my name is Martha, I just cut it from Matt. Yes, Matt is in French because I was at primary school. My French teacher was me Matt, so I just said, okay, Matt is the same as Martha, as the teacher told me. So I just thought to say Lady Matt because I'm a lady. So I thought it to make my Matt say Lady Matt.
Okay, cool. Is there any other question anyone has for Lady Matt on the chat? It could be either on her social work with the differently abled. It could be on her channel. It could be on, it could be on anything that you want to ask her. Feel free to drop it on the chat. Patricia JK, welcome. Nice to see you, Patricia Mama. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for that. My final questions to you. And these are very reflective.
Is it a final question?
No, I'm saying my final question. I like they conclude. That's how you know I'm actually almost finishing with you. Like personal growth and maybe your future goals and aspirations. So I just want to say the one thing I want to ask is, how was working with the people with disabilities really? I don't know how I want to ask this. How was it like? How has it impacted you personally? Like sometimes when you work with these communities, there's a way it has a personal effect on you as a person, and also I know professionally you've already given us like a few things you've done professionally, but personally as a person, what is the personal growth, especially working with the differently able?
For myself,
and as the answer that, I want you to tie it with the second part is do people want to actually venture in this space of helping out? What would you tell them, so based on your personal experience? Yes, I think that's the question I was trying to work it in my head. I'm almost half asleep, so my mind is slowing down. But yeah, that's the question I wanted to ask.
Okay, personally, it has helped me to enhance my spiritual life.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
And also in terms of personal build up, I can say.
Yeah.
In issues of social interaction development. Okay. When I mean social interaction, because social interaction is one of the human development stages that you, as a person, need to be checking out. So it has improved I started to say my spiritual life in terms of when you go, it doesn't mean that my spiritual life, but it has changed, because spiritual life you need to, every day you need to see, you need to measure yourself. So it has still improved my spiritual life, and I'm still growing there. It's an ongoing thing. Spiritual life is an ongoing thing.
Yes.
It has also built up my social interaction development. Yeah, growth.
Nice.
That's what I say. Yeah, in terms of impact, how has it impacted in me? And for someone who wants to venture into disability, I can say, yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's join our colleagues. We need to. It's a unique thing. and it's something that we can use, I can say, making our professionals unique. Because when you're going to build something, you always need to find something that can make uniqueness. And I don't know if you are getting me, guys, if I'm impacting something and you're grasping something from what I'm saying. It's very important to venture into this, and there is more space, and it's something that we can just take it to whatever we are doing. Let's spice it up with this. Let's venture with something like this. If you are going to be unique, because when when you're professional, okay, I can say you are studying secretariat, okay. You're done your graduation. You have a colleague. You had a colleague. You have done the graduation together, and then you just take a simple course in terms of you venture into the disability, and you see, okay, what can I do? All right, my secretariat is more about communication, interact. I'm just using that example, but these days, these issues of secretariat is done, and then like administration issues, and then you do, okay, I'll be communicating with people, I'll do this, and then you see, okay, I'll be communicating with different people. Let me just go and do a certificate into sign language communication. You see?
Yeah.
Or sign language. You do that sign language. You add into your administrative issues, or you're doing law, and you add with your professional law. You are going to be different with another colleague that you graduated and doesn't have that certificate on top. So you have made your profession unique, and the way you will be like the way you are going to be doing your daily, or the way you'll be doing your services, they are going to differ with the other one who didn't do that. So let's venture. I'll tell people to venture into the disability sector, really, and because it doesn't mean that there's a gap, but you just aspire to be a different person, to be a different professional, a professional individual. Maybe a content creator. You don't have anything in terms of any professionalism in the education. Your professionalism is content creation. Make your content creation to be unique. It has to be wide, mainstreamed, I can say so. You can just say, okay, let me just do something special, issues of physical challenge people. Okay, when you do that, or maybe let me know how a wheelchair or a clash, the clashes that they use sometimes, those that use clashes, how is it made? You just go there and you do that, and you'll be doing a content creation, issues of maybe like your content creation, you spice it with that. It means you are going to be unique. So it's very important to make sure to make because everything that we do, people do, but rate it to make it to be so unique on it. So yeah, I can say yes, they need to venture, and when they are venturing to it, they should have these three issues. They should be good people in terms of how they should find information. They should be good people to look for information, finding information on the sector that they are venturing, or the category that they are venturing into it. Because I say disability is so across and is wide. So they need to make sure to research, interact, read, and also they should have a heart of learning when they are getting into this. Yes.
Yeah. I love that. And I like Juba is from Jamaica. Juba is telling you that is very wonderful of you. Continue to do the good work, and I pray that the good Lord bless you and keep you safe. I love you. Juba always loves everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Juba. Thank you so much, Juba.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love from Malawi as well. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know if I interrupted you.
Love from Malawi.
I don't know if I interrupted you because I know you are saying they need to do three things: research. Did I miss the other two? I know research.
The heart of learning. Learning. Learning, and also learning, research, and bringing up new things.
I love that. Okay. Wendy Rusinga, welcome. Kavi in the building. Kavi, 1 week to your birthday. Kavi, we need to have a call. We need to have a call, Kavi, because I can't be your MC and I don't have an idea of what your party is what your party is happening. Nan Musa, welcome to the live stream. Any other question for Lady Matt before I release her? Because you guys are like saying, hey, I'm getting tips, I'm getting tips, I'm getting tips. Yes. If you have not connected to the co-host, jump there. The link is pinned. Thank you so much for getting her to 920. She only needs 80. This one I think she can get by the end of the month. Actually, in 2 weeks, she can get to 1K. In 2 weeks, she needs to get to 1K.
Yeah. I'll get to you guys. Thank you very much for the love. And for 928, thank you guys. Thank you. Goga, may your cup before every hour.
Speaking of my cup, oh my goodness, Thai Travel just gave us our coffee. Thai Travel bought us our coffee. Thai Travel has been like, hey, this Goga and Lady Matt have been talking here for like 2 hours. Thai Travel bought us our coffee. This is for you, Thai. Thank you so much for the blessing. Where's my water when I need it? Okay, Thai, this is for you. Thai, this is for you.
That has to be your cup, Goga. It has to be your cup.
Amen to that. May your pot never run dry, Thai Travel. We really appreciate the super chat. Thai Travel just gave us that super chat. Thai Travel does amazing content. He's based in the States. Does travel content. I met Thai Travel through Jason and Gina, and I was able to check out his channel yesterday, and it was amazing. It was amazing. The camera, guys, the camera. I am manifesting that camera. I am manifesting the camera that Thai Travel uses for his content. Even at night, guys. Even at night. He shoots videos at night. They look like it's a game. Like it's, hey, that content. If you don't have Thai Travel vlogs, run there. Thank me later. Those are the kind of cameras we need to have in our channels, guys. Those are the kind of cameras we need to have in our channels. Last question, Lady Matt, will be... What is the future? Sorry, that is my last question. I promise. That's my last question. I know you're like, Goga, you've been saying last question like for the last 2 hours. My last question will be... It's because I'm enjoying chatting. I'm enjoying chatting with you and I don't want to release you. So I'm like, yeah. So
and the
anyway,
will be going down soon, yes.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. The other thing I wanted to just ask you is like, what do you see as I always ask every guest this question. What do you see as the future of, I don't know that to ask the future of your channel as Lady Matt, or what do you see as your future as a social worker engaged with the differently abled? Your future goals and aspirations in this chosen vocation of yours. How do you envision your legacy in the long run? You see, even my voice changed, so it's really a final question.
All right, Goga. I also say, I already say that you're really trying to get me to speak out really what I don't want to speak it now.
Yeah. No.
But it's like, but what I can say, yeah. The future that I see, I want to see a community that will not have any attitude towards any individual.
I love that.
Yeah. I want to see a community that, yeah, I can say that. I want to see a community, or I want to see the world, I can say the world, global. The world that has no any negative attitude towards any individual, either race, disability, either what. So that's, and it's based on the channel and even on personal, like outside the social platform. So yes, that's the I can say I can leave it from there. I know in another when I get to it, I'll speak out the other. Sorry guys, I'll speak out the other side, but on this one I can just say that.
Okay, I love that. Yeah. Tai says, thanks, bro. I'll be starting my travel journey end of the year. So constant content will be available around that time. I am looking forward. You are doing amazing already. I think you've already set up the foundation. And now I'm going to give Lady Matt her final chance to give her final remarks. And when she's giving her final remarks, she has 2 minutes to do that. She can tell us where did she get these excellent interview tips, interview skills that she has. Because she's very good at engaging the people she speaks to when she's doing her interviews. Her channel, when you watch her content, she's always interviewing people in different sectors, especially around the area of, persons living with disability. So as you're giving your final remarks, give us also like some tips on how we can become better. There's something you called it something about how it has helped your personal growth, your interaction. You said, I think that's what you called it, your social interaction and engagement. Tell us, how can we build our social interaction and engagement skills in your final remarks? I'm going to put you on solo layout. Sell yourself, promote yourself in 2 minutes. And then I will release you. I know you want to run.
And thank you, Goga. First of all, I would like to say thank you, Goga, for the platform. And thank you, everyone who has been here watching from the start and still watching. And some of you guys are going to watch it later. I say thank you very much for the time. And I'm saying a cup, because your pot is already full. I know all the cups in the house is going to be full. And for this, it's an easy thing. Yeah, and I would like to say thank you. I don't know how to say, but God is going to grant you with whatever you are trying to build yourself with. And what I can say to my fellow content creators in issues of as Goga says, like the interviews, what I'm seeing the process, yes, learning process. But this thing is, you have to be aware of what you want to bring on the table. And when you know what you want to bring to the table, it's good to give someone more value. It's better to give someone more value and to work on a higher value as well. So it's not good to limit up yourself. You need to look what you want. Give a value to someone. Don't give yourself a value. The high value has to be to the ones that you want to give, like our audience, the people you are trying to give out the issue that you want to do. Is it entertainment? Is it fun? You just want to interact with people. Make sure you give something out. And as content creator, as like myself, because I said my platform, my intention is to sow or to plant a seed to benefit others, So for me, I thought the ones that I'm trying to solve for them, I thought to say I need to get those people into it. They need to be speaking it. I should not just speaking alone. That they need to speak with it. And then the other thing is, when I'm aware of what I want to give out, I need to see, okay, I'm going to meet this person. How am I going to interview? Then I need to sit down, take my paper, and write the issues that I really want to ask to that individual. But when I'm putting up the questions, when I'm listing up the questions, I need to understand the individual that is on my other side, because with the people that I interact, I need to know them, the other side. And I need also to give them a chance to tell me the questions that I can question them. I shouldn't just I've written these questions, my focus is this one. No, I need to give a value to them. I approach them and I tell them, I'm not going just to ask you questions, but give me questions. When they are saying, okay, what is the thing? What is the topic? And I tell them what I want people to know about this issue, or I want people to know about you. So what type of questions? Before just going and start questioning and switching on the camera, my phone, the camera is on, and then I start just questioning the individual. No, before switching on, I write on the questions personally. When I meet the person and I book and I meet the person, I don't tell the person that I have questions for you. The thing that I do, I ask them to say what I want to put you on my platform. What I want to do is this and that. But it's you who's going to speak. And for you to speak, I need first to introduce you. And I will need questions for me to press these questions. Then give me questions. And the person is always open because I've given a value, I've respected him or her, and they give me the questions. Now when they give me the question, compare with what I wrote, because I don't want to lose out the goal that I want to have, you see. And then I compare, I see some are similar, and maybe there's another one that he or she did not say, but it's something that there is a vital thing, an important thing for me that I really want it so that it can reflect. Then I get it. As I've reigned now, when I'm approaching those guys, I'll be telling them, I don't want you to get serious to just go, right number, this says this. I want you to bring fun because it will make my viewership to be there. I need viewers to read story. So for me now, they'll be giving me the questions. For me, I'll be telling them, when you're saying this, when you be responding this, bring up things. I'll be telling them to be bringing the spices, the onions, so that my community, you need to feel it when you be watching the video, So now that's what I want to be pushing now. For me, I'll be pushing them to give me the question so that the interview has to go well. But now I'll be pressing them to say, don't just get serious, but bring up things so that people should pick what you want to say, So it's good to give your guest the value so that they trace you with questions. You compare your questions and don't just receive the questions. You see with your aim goal what you want to do. You put it together and you do it. And that's the first secret that I always do. I go to the people, I tell them this, I want this, but give me questions that I can press when I'm interviewing you, so they feel comfortable. And then when I'm pressing the questions, they respond and they speak to their mind really what they want to speak out. That's the secret, I can say. And the other areas I'm trying now to get into the media, like reporting issues, like I need to get to it because I really need to work on it still to bring a perfect in terms of visual, in terms of the language, in terms of the content itself, and in terms of the videos, mostly the visuals and the cameras. I need to have, so it's not a short thing, it's a long process, and another process I'm already in it, and I believe with God's help I'm gonna make it. I'll try and I'll do it. And what I can say to the other side is to say, faith is spiritual, and we need really to work hard. We need to work hard, and we can only work hard if we can just, what I've learned is when content is simple, we need to just have the intention. When we have the intention, then we should just have the storyline. Intention, storyline, open up the camera, switch on camera, speak. And someone, when I started this, I learned how to talk. I was someone who was quiet and people cannot even believe, but when I started this, I built up with, okay, now I talk. And I was very nervous on this issue. I stand in presence of people, I bring up presentation, I speak, but on this one it's my face, and that's why I'm saying thank you, Goga, thank you, and you'll be placed. Oh no, I'm not going to manage it. Goga, you're always there for 2 hours, 3 hours. I can't speak. I was very nervous, but the moment you say you do it, I know you do it, it was like, and today when I was checking my calendar, I said, wow, the day is today. Okay. Am I going to manage to be the co-host up to 2 hours? But now I thank you, and I'm tired now. I need to get my shower, I need to eat and I sleep. I need to 10 here in Malawi. I know there it's about 12 PM, like I say. Now I say thank you, Goga, and Those are my last words. Let's work as content creators. Let's do it. We are all doing it, and for me, I would say yes, I'll do it. And thank you for that. I didn't thought that I would reach 928. Goga. Thank you, and I can't say anything. Continue doing this to others. I'm not only the small content creator as this time. There are a lot that they need this kind of platform. Be there for them. I know the more you be there for them, is the more you are going to go higher and higher, and you'll be there straight. And for those that are watching, maybe you think you are small. You're not small. The ones that are small are the ones that they did not turn their camera, they did not create their account, they're just watching you, they're at zero. So those are the ones that maybe they need to try. For us that we are already there, we have the account, and we turn our camera. I'm telling you, I'm not there yet, but I'm telling you, you are different with the one that has zero. Thank you, Goga. Thank you, everyone who was there. May God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lady Mark. Once again, I really appreciate your time, and thank you so much for holding this space. Thank you so much for also just, at least, how do I say, you've enhanced our knowledge on something that we may not have really known. We may not have known about something about the plight of the differently abled, or we may have known it at a very abstract level, but then you kind of gave us now the, the ins and outs, and, why you picked it as a course, and why for you it's a driving force on your channel as speaking, using it as a voice to speak to the voiceless. May you have a good night. Take care of yourselves. I'm looking forward to visiting Malawi one of these fine days. Thank you so much. You have a lovely night. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you. And she's out of the room. So if you're watching the live stream from Lady Matt, please come back. You can come back to my house. I'm going to end the live stream there so that her content can end at the point where she left. So if you're watching from that other side, you can cross back, you can come back here. There's a giveaway. Okay. All right. I was ending the live stream on that other side so that it can, she's gotten at least some good watch hours from you guys. So at least that one I've ended it on the other side. Okay. Perfect. All right. I want to answer a few questions here before we leave. I had some questions here. Lillian Okendo says, I'm different from those who are at zero. That was like the punchline right there. That was the punchline right there. And then I like what Flo and Ted are saying, that they are here to get some tips. Flo and Ted, you are most welcome. Nice to see you here. I know it's very late. Is it your son like up and about and everything? Welcome, Flo and Ted. Lady Matt, you are officially released. You can leave the studio. Just you can leave the studio. I can remove you if you want.
Thank you.
So I was saying, Flo and Ted, welcome. Nice to see you there. How is your husband, Ted, and how is your son? How is your little boy? Feel free to ask any question. Miss Presence, are you still here? Because I wanted to show you how to do the pin thing. Getting ready for the giveaway. David, aren't you just hear giveaway and then you just come back to the chat full time? Like David Dant and giveaways. I had a question from Miss Priceless. I don't know whether she's still here. There are some 2 questions that I said I would answer at the end of the interview because I didn't want to interfere with the guest. Hey, Daisy and Wanda are here. Mother and daughter duo, welcome. Daisy and Wanda, how is the progress on WH? I know there are people who are helping you and the people who are running you. Tell me about it. Wendy Rusinga is saying bye. Wendy, we need to talk. I think you're the next person I should be interviewing. We need to talk, Wendy, because I need to see your channel back. To what it was. I have a few things I want to share with the community. There are some developments that I want to share with the community. The first one, David Ant, what question? David Ant, I've been trying to see your question. You only had a question about okra. And And again, guys, if you don't have my super chatter Thai Travel, please connect to Thai Travel. Please connect to Thai Travel. My super chatter. Thank you so much, Thai Travel. Thai Travel, you can type Goga or host so that these people can connect to your house and see the amazing content you are doing. Me, I just want your camera. Ooh, that thing that you used to shoot videos. Hey, I am manifesting. Guys, I know my birthday, and I can't say, I don't have a birthday coming up. That's a lie. It's Lady Matu is having a birthday on Saturday. Me, my birthday is in November. There is no way. I'm a Scorpio. I can't even start defending myself. It is embarrassing if I start saying my birthday is next month, and clearly it's like it's like 9 months to go. I can't dare do that. Let me just keep quiet. That's quite a huge lie. That's quite a huge lie. I was going to say my birthday is like next week. So guys, if you want to hook me up with Ty's camera, do what you need to do. God has blessed your hands. But then I realized it's such a wild lie. I can't run along with it. Even my conscience can't allow me to stay with that. Like, it just feels wrong. But I will ask. We can start saving for it. Hey, Momo, leave me alone. Momo, leave me alone, or I'll tell people what you're up to. We just finished our YouTube Academy course. Momo and I finished our YouTube Academy course today, this evening. Mbula, I think, Mbula, I don't know that you're still on the chat. Mbula was also there. We just finished our course. Now we are going to start doing shots like crazy. But I need a serious camera like Thai Travel. Then, once I get the camera that Thai Travel has, you guys are going to see my shots. But anyway, as you are told by Lady Matt, you are not starting from zero. You've already put in like some incredible amount of effort on your channels. You are doing just fine. So keep doing what you can with the amazing resources that you have, to make your channel pop, The people asking me questions, I don't see them, so I can't answer them if they're not here, because it will not help. They'll still meet me in the community and then they'll start asking me. So I always say I have to explain these things like nicely so that people can understand. Geez. Yeah, even Belvin is tapping into the blessings. Yes, Thai Travel's camera is the go watch those videos. You'll feel like it's a video game, but it's actually driving in a city, is in his car. It's amazing. Goga, when are we celebrating Belinda Melvin? No, Belinda Melvin has a challenge to get to 4,000 watch hours, and then we can have a proper party. Belinda, yesterday we made sure Belinda got her threshold of $10. We made sure Belinda got her threshold of $10. Partially out of my win from Jason and Gina's giveaway. And then there are people who came in. Helen became her first member. There are people giving some blessings. Lady Posh, I think, gave her something. What's the other name? Rosalie gave her something. And then I think she was already at $10. Belinda, I'm sure your YouTube you have a new tab on your YouTube channel called Revenue. I know you have never seen that one on your channel before. Start getting used to these things. That's what happens when you're a monetized channel. Happens when you're a monetized channel. When are we? Yeah, so Belinda has to get 4,000 watch hours in case I can't host a party unless you're fully monetized, because then when you're fully monetized, you'll have gotten your pin, AdSense will be working, so I'll be able to be your MC. So Belinda has a challenge to get her 4,000 watch hours in less than a month. Actually, by the end of this month, she has to get her 4,000 watch hours by 29th of February, when we are having a real life's birthday party. And then we'll organize her. She should be having a monetization party in March. And March I have like parties upon parties. Jeez. Yeah, so Belinda, that's your challenge for the month. Talk nicely to people, do more live streams, create your playlist. I don't know what you need to do. Just know you have a challenge to get 4,000 watch hours by end month. It is possible. You get 20 people on your live streams that you do every day for 1 hour. That is 20 watch hours. 20 times 20 days, that's 400 watch hours. 400 plus those extra days. Can you see where I'm going with this? You only need 1,000 watch hours. You only need 1,000 watch hours because you already have 3,000 watch hours. So you only need an extra 1,000 watch hours, which you can get in you see my logic? 20, let's say 20 people in a live stream. You stay on a live stream for 1 hour. 20 times 20 days comes to 400 watch hours. 20 times 30 days, 600 watch hours. Then add those extras. People are running your playlists and things like that. Or maybe one day you have 30 people on the live stream. You'll have 1,000 watch hours by the end of the month. So anytime, God's Child, I don't know that God's Child is here. I told God's Child the same thing, because when God's Child got half monetization, I told her, she was like, okay, we are going to do a party. I was like, oh, get your 4,000 watch hours by the end of March. Then we can talk about a monetization party. She can do it. It's possible. I'm sure she'll have the 4,000 watch hours. That's how you calculate it. That's how you calculate your watch hours, and that's how you get. Goga, which is the camera channel? Momo, this is the channel, Thai Travel, my super chatter. Thai Travel Vlogs. That is the channel you need to go look at. Go look at that camera. Go look at that camera. Yeah, so Belinda can actually be can be having a party in March. First week of March. Don't organize anything on 10th of March. 10th of March, I have a party. I'm celebrating my 3 years in monetization on 10th of March. This Sunday, I have a party. I'm celebrating my 2 years of doing live streams, and I'll be celebrating my 280th or 90th live stream. So this Sunday, I have a party. So this Sunday, I don't have a guest. We are going to be discussing. It's going to be an open panel Sunday service where people can come and discuss the experience about live streams. There are some of you are normally so shy to do live streams, so we are going to be addressing that issue. So make sure you don't miss the Sunday service, because Sunday service is going to be lit. It's going to be a party. I need to get an outfit, by the way. I need to get my outfit for Sunday, like a party outfit. Proper party. It's going to be like a light party, because I don't want to bore you with parties. Wow, Belinda says 10th of March is my sister's birthday too. Wow, you're twin. Juliet's birthday? Nice. So you see, Juliet, I'm having a Juliet's birthday will be my monetization party anniversary. Yeah, my money. So it's a lot. Like there's so much happening. Yeah, there's so much happening. So Sunday service will be a party. Next Wednesday, Linda Mary will be the co-host. Linda Mary has agreed. You all know Linda Mary. The Linda Mary is coming to the Wednesday fireside chat. So you don't want to miss that one out. The lady whose channel blew up. So she's coming to give us tips on Wednesday. So many amazing people. Then I'm going to get you somebody with 100,000 subscribers, I think, before the month ends. Because we said 2024, we are leaving no one behind. But we also say 2024 is the road to 100K. So I'm going to get you somebody who actually has 100K subscribers so that you see what they look like. Because some of you, I think, normally imagine it's a dream. So we'll bring somebody with 100K subscribers with a tick next to their name so that you see what a 100K subscriber, a 100K content creator looks like. And then they can make you aspire to work towards that 100K. So that should be a plan. Thank you so much, Ramel. Ramel, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ramel, I need you to get you 200 bananas by the end of the week. Where are my rich people? We are Life Journey, you are here. Ramel, I want you to connect to this guy. Nightbot is going to drop his house. Connect to Life Journey. Go to his live stream tomorrow. Tell him I sent you. He will tell all the people in his house to connect to your house. You can get to 200. I'm trying to make your homework easier for you. So check out that guy. You already have Sanjay. Ramel, you also need... Who else do I need to connect you to? Ranita, but I've not seen Ranita live for a while. I need to check. Life Journey can help you. Plus, he's kind of my channel member, so he kind of has to, he kind of listens to me. So he will help you. And then, let me see. So this, I don't know, anybody who had a question? Because I wanted to answer that question by Miss Prices, but she's not here, so I won't like bother. So what I'm going to repeat is that there's a new, YouTube has updated the app. So chances are high when you click on live streams, you see them like they look like short. Let me see if I can show you with my phone. When you click on people's when you go to home and then you click on live, and then let's say you click on a live stream. They look like shorts. In the sense that you don't know where the like button is and things like that. So YouTube has been changing things around. So what you need to do when you find a live stream that looks like a short and then it's asking you to scroll up and things like that, and you want to do something on that live stream, just go click on notifications and land on that live stream from the notifications button. That's what I was telling people at the beginning of the live stream. In case the new format is not allowing you to see likes, the new format is not allowing you to see where to do certain things, go open that live stream from the notification place. Then you can be able to, you'll be able to land on that live stream and you'll be able to see where there's a like button, those things you like seeing, For me, the new update is a concern because I'm a managing moderator in a number of channels, and for me to be able to turn their chats into subscriber only, I need the old setting. The new setting doesn't give me that facility. So what I did, when I realized that YouTube is showing me live streams like shorts, I just clicked on. I was experimenting. I didn't even know what I was doing yesterday. I was experimenting, and I'm a researcher, so I like researching things. When things are not working, I actually like looking for solutions. Trust me, I enjoy doing that kind of work. For me, I think I like looking for solutions. It's really my profession. So when I noticed people having a problem with the new YouTube format, I actually went to I decided to experiment. So I went and clicked on that live stream. From the notifications tab, it landed me automatically to the old format, and I was able to change that person's chat into subscriber only mode. So that is the best way of going around that new setting that YouTube has put on live streams. I think they're trying to push live streams like shorts, but it's coming at a cost. We are losing some settings that we are used to. We are not used to seeing the like button where you click 3 dots and then you see the like. Sometimes, and I don't know whether it's experimental, sometimes I think it pops up in the traditional way, sometimes it pops up in the new shorts route. So go the long route. Go click on notifications. If it is Mr. Tranquilo, how are you doing, Mr. Tranquilo? Nice to see you. If it is Mr. Tranquilo and you want to connect to his live stream, you just go click on notifications. Let's say Mr. Tranquilo normally does like the live stream yesterday when I was coming from work. If he had started 1 hour ago, just click on your notifications, then scroll down until you see all the live streams that you got notifications 1 hour ago. You will find Mr. Tranquilo around that content. Then you click on Mr. Tranquilo's live stream from the notification button. It will take you to the traditional or the old format of watching live streams. Is that clear? So that is the hack. That is the hack around the new format that YouTube is torturing you guys with. That is the hack around it. Okay, so I thought that's what I wanted to share with you guys, because I noticed a lot of people have been having problems with that new format. Juba says, I saw that update, but when I want to click on the light button, all I do, I click on that tree at the top and it will need the light. Yeah, I know, it's one of those things. And people are struggling with that. People are struggling with that new setting. People are struggling with that new setting, but we are here to help. We are here to help and see how you can fix them. Sniffles. But I'm getting better, guys. My voice is back, so I'm not even worried. Is there any other question that somebody wanted us to address? Oh. Kisha says, Goga, I am safe and home now. Shoes off. Wee! I'm glad you got home safely, Kisha, and I'm glad we were like the radio. I'm glad you are the radio today for you to get home safe and sound. Please say hi to your husband on my behalf. I know if you are watching me, your husband had to listen to me as well. Okay, your husband has to listen to me as well. Okay, hey, less incentive is there. That is my honorary channel member. Less incentive, my honorary channel member, and also one of my moderators. Welcome to the live stream. Les, I think somebody gave me receipts, not receipts. Somebody now you are not like you are not ordinary people. Now you are my member, so there is high level intelligence around your name. There's high level intelligence around your name. There's high level intelligence around your name. Somebody was talking about you somewhere. But because you are my channel, you are now my honorary channel member, I can't start discussing your affairs on my channel. So members are immune from receipts. They're no longer. If you ever want to buy your way out of receipts, just become my channel member. I will never discuss your receipts. If you ever want to buy your way, this is a way of me telling you, become my member. Then you will never have your receipts discussed. It will never even happen. It will never happen. You become my member, your receipts are now like high level intelligence that is not shared with anyone. So let us just join that club. I can't discuss her business anymore. She's my honorary channel member now. Yeah, she's my honorary channel member. So her receipts are now intact. They're not even called receipts. For members, it's not receipts. Receipts are for you normal people. For members, it is high level intelligence. High level intelligence. High level intelligence about less. I have high level intelligence about less. So I can't discuss the intelligence. It is for my own consumption and for my own use when I want to. When it's convenient, I will use it. You normal people, receipts. I can have receipts about Wendy. I can have receipts about anyone else. If you have even David with his anti-okra or whatever. Even David, I mean, the only point of departure I have with David is his stance against okra. Otherwise, I can never discuss anything else about David. It's so okra is where I have to expose him. Okra is where I have to expose him, even if he's my member. And David is my member with 2 channels. He has his ninja channel, which is my member, and he has his own channel, which is my member. He's trying to buy his way out by all means. But we are not. The okra discussion cannot be left behind. The okra cannot be left behind. Yeah. So that setting on YouTube, check it out. What else? There's something else I wanted to tell you today, because normally when I'm not on live streams, I like visiting different live streams and visiting different channels just to see what they are doing, what is challenging them. So that is the one thing I think that has been challenging a lot of people, the new YouTube setting, the new YouTube app setting. There's another setting that has also been bothering people. Yes, this one I've remembered. There's a setting nowadays when you finish a premiere or a live stream, you notice your views are so low, right? You've noticed that, right? Like even this live stream when it ends, I've been live for like 3 hours. This live stream when it ends, you will notice the views will be like 20 views or something like that. You must have noticed that on your videos. It is okay. It normally adjusts after a few. YouTube has updated its systems in such a way they can now automatically check whether there were genuine views on the live stream and whether there were fake views on the live stream. So what happens when your live stream ends, it will automatically show very low views. Because I know how many people have been through these live streams. Let me say, I think I have about 70 thumbs ups, right? So 70 thumbs ups, when I check the views on the studio, they should be about like, give or take, let's just say 70, okay? But probably, I'll say the views are more than 100. I get about 300 views per live stream. So when the live stream ends, you will see like it's almost 50 views, which is so low. But usually you give it time and then YouTube updates it after 2 hours or 1 hour, 2 hours thereabout, depending on how long the live stream was. So that's a new setting as well, that they're trying to weed out the fake views and the real views before they now give you your true views. And that's why after 2 hours, if like you had a lot of people on your premiere, because even when a premiere ends, you find that the premiere says you have 4 views, yet you had 20 people at the premiere. So those are like some of the settings that I think are also very new. So YouTube is trying to like update their metrics real time by seeing who is the correct, who is the fake view or something like that. Hey, Chisan, welcome. Chisan is here. Chisan. This lady has a very beautiful name. Like, guys, just look at that name. Chisan. I used to say Chisun, and then until I was like, wait, this is like the sun, you know, like the sun. Chisan. It's a very beautiful name. She's an amazing lady. She lives abroad, originally from Nigeria. She's a very, I think she's spiritual. She's a very spiritual lady. When you look at her content, she's always having parties in her channel. Parties, anniversaries, birthdays. There's always some party going on her live stream for some reason. There's always a party going on her live stream for some reason, but she's very supportive as well. So nice to see you, Chisan. Welcome. It's a beautiful name. Kisha says, see, that's why I don't want to go live. I might give away too much information on everyone. Kisha, you will control yourself. When you go live, I'm always tempted. When I see some of my members have some very hot receipts. Hey, I see them, I just want to like share. Then I remember, okay, they may cancel their subscription and I have bills to pay. So let me keep quiet. unless they give me permission. Unless they give me permission. Unless they give me permission, then I can discuss. Otherwise, I keep it to myself. I keep it to myself. Sometimes it's tempting, but I keep it to myself. Kisha, you have to go live. Kisha, you know this Kisha. Let me tell you about Kisha. Kisha is what Kisha like I enjoy. Kisha has been my MC. She literally was the mistress and the master of ceremony at my birthday party. She had over that live stream had over, I think, 900. I think that live stream had 900 people who watched it. 900. Kisha was the MC of that party. And then, if Kisha has MC'd Goga's party, and you know Goga is like the king of parties on YouTube. If Kisha has managed to be an MC for a whole 1.5 hours, Kisha was like the queen of the show. She was the one who was giving us directions, what to do next. I was quiet for like about 1.5 hours. Kisha was doing everything on the channel. And then, when it comes to a live stream, that's why she draws the line. I tell Kisha, you need to do a live stream. Because she's on the road to 1K. She needs to get to 1K, like she's almost there. And I Goga, no. Today, she was taking like a trip, almost a 3-hour trip across North Carolina. Kisha, I'm telling Kisha, you need to record that journey, then we can make it a 1-hour premiere. Then I can raid the premiere on Sunday when I'm finishing my live stream. Then I bring all the 30 people who will be at the Sunday service to your premiere. She's like, Goga, but that's my husband's phone. I'm using my husband's phone as GPS. She always has an answer for me. Kisha, the other day she was at the gym. I'm like, hey, Goga, I've been working out. I'm like, where's the video? He's like, Goga, I didn't record it. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't record it and you are at the gym? You have like enough, she has enough data to tell me that she's at the gym on a live stream, but she's not recording the gym activities. We all need to push Kisha, guys. She needs to do a live stream. Even if it's like she's not there, she can do like while driving. I don't know. One of those things. Yeah. So Kisha, please. Kisha, you need to do something. You need to do something. So that's Kisha. Hey, Rebecca Mle Prince. Welcome, Rebecca. The lady is trying to like get single women husbands and single men wives. And then she wants to use my platform for those activities. I told her to go to a channel where she can. You should go listen to Rebecca Mle Prince. The things she says on her live stream. I'm like, this one will get us into trouble one day. She was like, ladies, this is very good for your husband. And I was like, the title of the live stream was not even about that. The title of the live stream was, I don't know, cooking something. She was cooking something. She was making something special for the weekend. But the live stream took a turn and it became like a marriage therapy session. She just went off Rebecca Mle Prince, the titles she puts on her live streams, they are never like static. They're never the same. She can say, we are going to discuss how to grow on YouTube. When you walk into that live stream, you will find a whole marriage and counseling session going on there about how to make sure your husband is happy. And I'm like, you look at the title and you're like, how to edit thumbnails. Then you're like, the other day when I saw that, I was telling Rebecca, false advertising. I came on this live stream because I wanted to see how to make thumbnails. And then I find people discussing things here and I'm like, she's totally forgotten about the topic. There's even no remote closeness to what she's discussing with the title of the live stream. Yeah, but I love her. She's amazing. She knows how to keep people on her live stream. But she's extra. She's so extra. There is no single day Rebecca Mle Prince. And you know, she was my co-host here like last month. There is no single day I found her on a live stream obeying the topic that she has put on the. She has never followed the topic. She always goes off. She always totally goes off the topic. And then she's like, then I come and remind her of the topic. She's like, oh yeah, go get reminding us of the topic. Okay, guys, let us now be serious with the topic. 1 minute she'll be serious with the topic, and then she moves back again. So guys, as I was telling you, ladies, she totally forgets, like. So I told her, just repurpose the channel. Just repurpose the channel to do what, because you enjoy this kind of things. Just do what you enjoy. Don't stress yourself with these other YouTube things, because you never follow the topic. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Nanmusa, leave me alone. Nanmusa, leave me alone. Spaghetti bolognese. Hey, Helen Akoya will show us things. Jewel says, okay, Yoga, I need your assistance to teach me how to read, and thank you so much for the help that you give me. Oh, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. I was at Juba's live stream yesterday. I was trying to help him. What was I even trying to help you do? I forgot. Oh, ads. I was trying to help him increase ads on his live streams. I was trying to help him increase ads on his live stream. I was trying to help him increase ads on the live stream. Is Fred here? Fred, are you still here? Because my high level intelligence on less incentive is tied to Fred. How could I record when I was collecting receipts from the birthday boy PMC? Kisha, your priorities. You need to Kisha, your priority. What did Rebecca tell us? Rebecca told us that we can't be spending time collecting receipts and we forget our channels. We have to put content. You can't be collecting receipts forever. You have to make content for your channel. Marva is saying hi to Goga. Marva, I don't think I need to. Marva, I don't think I have any tip. I think I was watching your videos. Marva, I remembered what I wanted to tell you about your video. Marva, there's a video you did, was it 2-3 days ago? There's a video you did where you are harvesting your greens and stuff like that. That video, the algorithm picked it up and you got 1,000 views in a span of less than 2 days. That video did very well than your recent videos. Whatever you did on that video, I don't know that you can do it again, because that's how you're going to blow up your channel. That's how you're going to blow up your channel. Whatever you did on that video that you did 3 days ago, the harvesting of the greens and things like that, that got 1,000 views or something like that. Keep doing more of that. Keep doing more of that. I don't even know what you did on that video, but keep doing more of that. Keep doing more of that. Yeah, and happy birthday to my amazing brother and co-host, Proud Mixed Child. He just turned 35 today. Like me, he's not that. Okay, I'm not 35. I am 18 with 17 years of experience. Yeah, I am 18 with 17 years. Who said I'm 35? Who said I'm 35? I can't be saying that. I'm not that old. Anyway, PMC, happy birthday to you. Happy 35th birthday, my brother. I really celebrate you. Thank you so much for always the support you've given me. We were hanging out with him at his live stream. He was going surfing and going to have dinner with the wife and those kind of things, and so on and so forth. Anyway, we'll get content on his videos. Guga refused to come and talk about Valentine's on my channel. Mama, I don't discuss Valentine's. I don't observe Valentine's. It will be a working day. I'll be hosting a serious guest here on Valentine's Day. I don't observe Valentine's. Every day should be a Valentine's. I don't wait for a day to actually thank my loved ones. I thank them every day. Thank them every day. I thank them every day. I don't wait for one day of the year to observe and tell them, yeah, the red roses, yeah, the red shirts and everything, Anyway, why am I changing my voice? I'm just being extra. Utali Super Channel, welcome. That's my Warrior Channel member. Welcome, Utali. Guys, I don't know what I'm even doing here. I'm just about to leave. So, if you have any question, please ask. Ask, or you wait until Sunday service. Sunday service, I'm not taking questions. My Sunday service is my party. Sunday service, the only questions I'll be taking will be about live streams, because I'll be celebrating my live anniversary. So make sure when you come to the Sunday service, it's about my live anniversary. Hey, Takachak vlog. Takachak, I've not seen you very active on YT Streets. I'm your channel member for 6 months. I gave you that gift because you've always been very supportive. But I don't know. Is everything okay, Takachak? I've not seen you very active on YT Streets. I don't see premieres. I don't see those things. Tell me. Is everything okay? Do you need any help? What's going on? Any feedback for me, Goga? Wendy Rusinga, yes, I have a lot of feedback for you, and that's why I'm telling you need to look for me privately, because I don't know what happened to your channel. We need to talk. I don't know what happened to your channel, Wendy. I don't know what happened. We need to discuss that. Because then I'll be more informed. Let me see what people are saying. Oh, Momo, that day there is no I could have come to your live stream. That day I was at I was at the coast last week, Momo. I was at the coast last week, and that day when you wanted me to come on your live stream, I know where I was. I was at what do you call it? I was at a banquet dinner. Those bougie people things. I was attending a dinner. It was a white dinner. We even had a dress code at that dinner, a banquet dinner. Banquet dinner. Banquet dinner. I don't know. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. It has probably a French pronunciation. I was attending a banquet dinner when Momo called me. She could even hear the music behind me. We even had a dress code, white with a touch of gold. Can you imagine? That is the dress code I should make you people wear this year on my birthday anniversary party. White with a touch of gold. I was just like rolling my eyes. White with a touch of gold. Where is a man supposed to get a gold detail? I mean, unless I wear gold chains or something like that, like PMC's, gold, I was like, why do I get gold? White with a touch of gold. So I did have white for sure. The gold was hard. The only gold outfit I think I have is my African shirt, and then it has a gold embroidery. So that's what I decided to wear for the dinner. It was amazing. It was amazing. Les, you have a question? Please ask. Please ask, Les. Please ask. Please ask. My live anniversary. We were told to celebrate every small milestone. Yeah. White with a touch of gold. It was. Let me tell you, people are dressed so nicely. Les is asking, what have you heard about me, Goga? You know what? Let's discuss this at the Sunday service on Sunday. Okay, fine. We'll discuss it at the Sunday service. That is content for Sunday. That is content. Okay, Flo and Ted, I have a question. Flo and Ted, ask. Okay, now you're asking serious questions. Let me now be serious. Let me stop. When you see me just rambling on here with receipts, just know people are not asking anything on the chat. Flo, ask. I don't know that Angel Kitchen is still on the chat. Angel, no, she said she was coming back. Angel Kitchen, if you're on the chat, please come back. I also want to help you with something. Okay, Flo and Ted ask. Flo and Ted is these are family. These are husband and a wife, and then they have their small son. Flo and Ted. And then, of course, the little boy is there. So I got to watch Flo and Ted's content yesterday just to familiarize. Just a mother doing... Flo is the one who really runs the channel. Ted is Ted is a very silent member, but you can see Ted gets involved occasionally. And then, of course, you have the little son. Such a cute boy. Yeah, so the channel is just about their everyday life as a family and things like that. So that's pretty much it. Same age. Yeah, wow. Ronald, you're also 35. Nice. Yeah, PMC turned 35. Me, I'm not 35. Me, I'm 18 years old with 17 years of experience. That one is silent. I don't say that one aloud. There is no way I'm saying my age. I am not saying my age from this year. First of all, this is the end of youth. After November this year, I will not qualify for these opportunities for youth. There is no way I'm going to start saying my age after November 2nd, because my birthday is on November 2nd. I am not saying my age anymore after November 2nd. Next year, you ask me, I'll be 35. Next year, you ask me, I'm 35. It will not be changing. And I know you'll have forgotten what I've said just now, because I know if you remind me about this in November, I will deny. I'll be like, Goga, how old are you? Oh, I'm 18. It's 17 years of experience. How old I'm 18. I'll be forever 18. I am not changing. Hey, let me tell you, the end of youth is I am not going to start saying my age after November 2nd, because now my opportunities for these youth things are gone. Now I can even run for president in my country. Can you imagine? Now I can be president. According to the Constitution of Kenya, I can now vie to be a president of the country. That's how you know you are old. Hey. Today I even saw a stray white hair here. One on my beard. I need to start shaving. I need to start clean. I need to shave clean. I even saw a strand of white hair here. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. Hey. And then today I was driving, and then this song starts popping up on the radio. Forever young. I wanna be forever. As if I'm like, who asked you to play this kind of... who asked? I was like, geez. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Why am I getting so sensitive all of a sudden? I'm getting sensitive, guys. I'm getting very sensitive over this age thing, because let me tell you, you know what I feel, but there's an opportunity I wanted to apply for. There's an opportunity I wanted to apply for this opportunity, and then they say, if you're going to be if you'll not be 35 as at the beginning of the program, you are not qualified. The program begins next year. I'll have already passed that 35 mark. What's wrong with these people? Yeah. Hey, Patoki Zo is here. Funke is here. Funke is here. Welcome, welcome, Funke. Funke, how much have you had? I've just been rambling here like crazy. Funke, how much have you had? Funke is an artist. She's a musician. She does content, but she also sings. So I was trying to introduce David Hunt to Funke because Funke wants to do music on live streams, but she was trying to figure out the logistics around it to skip copyright. But she's already like a gospel artist. She has produced songs. Yeah. When did Lusinga says, Goga, at 35, you look great. When you said I'm 35, can you stop writing that number? Like, I'm not 35, I'm 18. Just say at 18 with 17 years of experience, you look great. Yes, let's now know these things. You're 18, Goga. Yes, now that's what you say. Me, if you start saying my age in November, I will just deny. I will not even be greeting you people on the chat. I will be so petty. Anybody who says my age on the chat from November, I am not going to like acknowledge your chats. I'll be ignoring them. Goga, you are 18, not 35. Tell them less, louder for the people in the back row. What's wrong with these people? Who is 35? Who's 35? Like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Who's 35? If anybody comes and starts saying I will deny. I will not even like say hi to you on the chat. Goga, how many subs does someone? Oh, jeez, what happened? There's a question here by Flo. You guys can help me answer some of these questions because I don't monopolize knowledge. You can all help. Goga, how many subscribers does someone must have to use ads on his? Oh, okay. Let me see. How many subscribers does one need to use ads on their channel? Any. So I will explain this in two ways, Flo and Ted. One, YouTube can run ads on any channel, whether you are like at 1,000 subscribers, whether you are monetized, whether you are at 100 subscribers, whether you are at 200 subscribers, YouTube can run ads on your channel because in 2021, they changed their policy that they can run. Before 2021, if you didn't have if you're not monetized, there never used to be ads running on your channel. Like, it was almost hard to find ads running on your channel. But they changed that policy in 2021. And so they said they have a right to run ads on any channel so long as you're using their platform. There's a reason for that. One, YouTube is a company. At the end of the day, YouTube is a company. It's not a charity. They have to make money. They have advertisers they have to impress. For YouTube to make money as a company, they need to promote advertisers. For you to run advertisers, you need people to make videos. For people to make you need people to make videos so that you can run ads on those videos. So what happened in 2021? They said they are going to run ads on any channel, even if you are not monetized. The only difference between a monetized channel and a channel that is not monetized is that I am a monetized channel. I get to share revenue with YouTube. But if you are not a monetized channel, they keep all the revenue they get from. You get my point? So it's a company at the end of the day. They have to make money. The only problem is that when you become monetized, you have to share revenue with YouTube. If they run ads on my channel, they have to give me a portion of the revenue because they're running ads on my content. That's why you are a monetized channel. You are a YouTube partner. YouTube partner program means you share revenue with them. So usually, of course they cringe over that. They have to share revenue with you. But for the other channels that are not monetized, they keep the revenue. They don't need to share revenue with you. So, because you're not monetized, you're not a member of the YouTube partner program. So they can run ads. You don't need to have any. You don't need to have any specific amount of subscribers. YouTube can run ads on any channel, regardless of their subscribers. I hope I've answered your question. I took a very long way of answering it, but I hope I've answered your question. That is the logic behind it. Yeah, that's the logic behind it. Rebecca, I will kick you out of the live stream. What are you talking about age? It is numbers. That was a serious question. Yeah. Yeah. So, Flo and Ted, is that clear? That's what happens. That's what happens. So when you become a monetized channel, you share revenue with the YouTube. And then when you're not monetized, they can run ads on your videos, but you don't get to share revenue with them. So that's the logic. That's the logic behind it. So the idea is that the idea is that you work hard to get monetized so that you share revenue with them. Oh, that reminds me, there's another update I wanted to share with you. Did you know if you're a monetized channel and you decide to go lazy and you don't post content, did you know you can be demonetized for not being active on YT streets? That's what I just discovered. I just discovered that story the other day. Like, if you're a monetized channel and you're not active on YouTube and your watch hours dip below 4,000 watch hours, you can be demonetized. Let me tell you, we are now chained to the rhythm. YouTube is trying to keep you active, and YouTube has to keep you active doing their work. So you have to keep the channel active. That's why you even see monetized channels, even if they don't have content, they have to come and make sure the channel has content running or something like that. Because if the watch hours drop so significantly, you can be demonetized. Nowadays, demonetization is not because you violated guidelines. Demonetization is not because you did something wrong. If you are not very active and you are not giving YouTube the platform it needs to impress their advertisers, you're not posting videos, you're not doing live streams, you're not and you're a YouTube partner, they can kick you out of the program. And that I think that was like a very interesting revelation I got. It was like amazing. I was like, so if I decide to go to Fiji, like I'm planning to, guys, I want to go to Fiji. I'm manifesting. I want to go to Fiji. So if I decide to go to Fiji for a month and then I don't post videos, I don't do live streams, I don't do anything, and my watch hours reduce beyond a certain level, YouTube will send me a warning telling me that I'm going to be demonetized because of inactivity. So make sure you are not inactive. Oh my goodness, Blessed just became my member. Hey, this is for you, Mama. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. I'm Blessed. Thank you so much, Blessed. If you don't have Blessed, please check her out. Blessed has always been my member from before, so I don't know how this happened. Thank you so much, Blessed. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for the support, and thank you so much for joining the membership. Thank you so much for joining the membership. I know you've been really struggling to do this for like a long time. You've even been sending me messages on Instagram telling me about it. But yeah, welcome to the membership. Hey, Rich Mix Vlog. Welcome, Rich Mix. Thank you so much for popping into the live stream. And then Funke says, I've had that. Yeah. Whitey wants to keep us running. Whitey wants to keep us running. Okay, mother and daughter have a question. Okay, Daisy, Destiny and Wanda, please ask. Destiny and Wanda, please ask the question. Wendy's like, what? Yes. What? Wendy. Chain to the rhythm. What is that? What is that song by Katy Perry? That song of Chain to the Rhythm. It goes on and on and on. We are chained to the rhythm. Yes. You have to make content. You have to keep the channel active. If you decide to be idle, life happens. They'll demonetize you. So you are chained to the rhythm. You're chained to the rhythm. You're chained to the rhythm. You have to keep churning content so that they can put adverts. So that the advertisers, they need to make money. They need to make money. YouTube is not a church. It's a company. They have to make money. So I just thought I should... this is freedom. Let me confirm they've not demonetized this video. I've been rambling so much. I've been saying things here on this live stream. They may have even, demonetized this live stream. Let me confirm I still have my $sign on. Let me confirm this. They may have removed me from the program. They may have, they can demonetize a live stream when you have been controversial. Okay, my live stream has not been demonetized, so I can still say what I want to say. It's still green. Anyway, as I was saying, we are chained to the rhythm. You have to make content, because the content is what YouTube needs for the advertisers to run commercials, and commercials is what gets it's the bulk of the revenue that YouTube needs as a company. So that's why you have to keep making content. When you are a YouTube partner and you are monetized, you can't afford to go lazy and say you are going to on holiday, because that means you're not producing videos. If you're not producing videos, it means where are we going to put our ads, especially if your channel is doing very well, you get thousands of views, and then you decide to go on holiday. They will tell you, you are going to be demonetized for inactivity. So make sure when you are a monetized channel, work on a strategy, plan. Even if you have to go on vacation, make sure you've set the premieres like before the vacation. Like let's say normally what happens when I have to go on vacation, I normally set my shorts or premiere to be at the same time as my live streams, so that because the algorithm already knows my time slots. There's normally a spike on Wednesdays, there's a spike on Fridays, and there's a spike on Sundays. I have to bring the spike on the same days, whether through a short or a premiere or something. So even if you have to go now, if you have to take a break, schedule your premieres so that they can run when you normally do live streams, and that keeps the channel busy and engaged. Yeah. So I think I've answered that question. Mother and daughter do other question. Let me see whether I can answer. Okay, this is good. Welcome back, Juliet. Mother and daughter do are asking, how do you suggest that we go about using music in our videos for YouTube? We see other creators using music, but we try to use it, we get copyrighted. Good question. Copyright is a very sensitive issue. If you have, most people, it depends on where you source your music. If you use music from YouTube library, you'll always be safe. You'll always be very safe. You'll never have problems with copyright. If you have to use music from other sites, YouTube will always give you like it will always give you problems because that music is outside their platform. But if you have purchased that music, let's say from let's say Epidemic Sounds, is it Endemic or Epidemic? I always forget the name. Let's say platforms such as Epidemic Sounds or things like that, and you have the rights to that music, make sure you explicitly put it on the description box, so that in case they give you a copyright claim, you can appeal and then you can easily solve it. Because if you have the permissions to use music by Epidemic, you won't get into copyright problems because you have the rights. You've been given permission to use that particular music. But if you go and pick music from anywhere outside the YouTube platform and you come and use it, it is very hard to justify that you got permission. Even if, let's say, I'm friends with Beyonce, and then Beyonce told me I can use any of the songs on my channel, I will still get copyright because they will want me to confirm that Beyonce gave me permission to use that song on my video, even if we are friends, or even if she's my sister or something. So it's always very tricky when you have to use music outside YouTube. But you can still use music outside YouTube, but make sure you have like evidence to show that you had the permission from that creator to use that particular songs. At the moment, I would suggest YouTube music is boring. It's not exactly interesting. Stick to YouTube music for the time being. Never worry about copyright claims. We can solve those copyright claims. The only problem is normally those external. We can solve copyright claims. Copyright strike is what you should be afraid of. I think that will be my long and short answer. But David can help me. Funke is also a musician. Funke can also help me on this issue. What is your take on this issue about using music? Okay, Nightbot. Hey, Nightbot has to remind me to drink water. Yeah. So the musicians in the house, they can advise us on how to go about this. Oh, okay, blessed. I will fix it. I will fix my Nightbot to give you the correct channel. The music people can advise me on this. Thank you so much, Rich Mix. Flo and Ted says, Goga noted, but after monetization, I'm good to go. Yes, after monetization, so long as you have ads, YouTube has to share revenue with you. So work hard towards monetization, then you can share revenue with them. But for now, they will keep running ads on your channel, but they will pocket the revenue because you're not monetized, you're not their partner. So work on becoming a YouTube partner, then you can share revenue with them. Funke says, I haven't used external music on any video. I use my own songs. Yeah, guys, she produces her own music, so so she doesn't need to she doesn't have these problems. It's like, this is my own song. Yeah, so mother and daughter duo, the short answer is just stick to the, if you've purchased music from the external people, who are offering music, then use then use the song, and then put it nicely on the description, that based on how they normally guide you on how to put it, that this music has been provided by website artist They always tell you how to like cite the music so that you don't get into copyright problems. But if you really are strained and you don't know how to get the music, just get the YouTube music. YouTube actually has very good some very good songs, by the way. And with your kind of content, mother and daughter duo, because you normally do this Wonder Destiny, they usually do these nice vlogs where they are walking around the city, New York, or wherever it is. So they always need this upbeat music. You can get a number of them. You just need to search them more on YouTube. And then you'll be able to get them. And then the day you get monetized, you can buy an artist, and you can say, I'm going to share revenue with the artist. I don't mind. But yeah, music is always very contentious. I always tell people, before I got monetized, I used to use music. I never used to get copyright problems. Let me tell you, the day I got monetized, one day after monetization, I was slapped with about 15 copyright claims. Before monetization, I never used to have those kind of problems. I never used to get copyright claims. I used to just use music from these external sites, YouTube. I used to go to SoundCloud and get music from there. I never used to have problems for my yoga videos. I used to get external music. But the day I got monetized, 16 copyright claims. I had to like edit all those videos. I had to remove the music, replace it with YouTube music. I had to change a few things. It was wild. Yeah. I know, Funke. They were waiting for me. They were literally waiting for me. They were literally waiting for me to get monetized. I was slapped with 16 copyright claims. Luckily, none of them was a copyright strike. So I just changed the songs. I just changed the songs I was using, and then I put the YouTube boring songs. Yeah, they are very. YouTube is very sensitive over music. To be honest, they're very sensitive over music. And rightly so, because they have to protect the artists, which makes sense. Good question, mother and daughter duo. I think that was a good question. If Anyi saying growth to 300,000 subscribers, yes, from your lips to the ears of the universe, the road to 300K. It's on. Yes, I think I've answered your questions. Is there any other thing that I may have skipped? The rest you wait for the Sunday service. On Friday during the spontaneous live streams, I'll be talking about your description. Lady Matt talked about it here a few minutes when I was speaking to Lady Matt a couple of minutes ago. She hinted at it. So I will be talking about your description and why it is important. Yeah, so we are discussing we'll be talking about your description. We need to talk about your description. Some of you are descriptions. No, we need to talk. We need to talk, guys. We have to talk about your description. I am sorry. I have to talk about your descriptions on Friday. I have to talk about your description. So on Friday, the spontaneous live stream at 3 p.m. East African time, I am discussing your description. Oh, David Ant is talking about this mother and daughter duo. Oh my goodness. Mother and daughter duo gave me a blessing. Hey guys, let me pay my bills. Hey. Do you know, like, they come in and sit in here and you are being bought for coffee is nice. Monetization. This is what happens. You get colored charts like this. This is for you, mother and daughter duo. Okay, is that what on the screen? May your pot never run dry. I'm just reading a message from Lady Matt. Lady Matt says, may your cup and pots be full all the time. I love this one. May your cup and pots be full all the time. I need to get cups and then I fill them up. This can be a good tagline for Super Chats. Yeah, thank you so much, Lady Matt, for also joining us. May your pot never run dry, mother and daughter duo. I know they're on their way to 4,000 watch hours or 3,000. They need to get that one done soon. So guys, please support mother and daughter duo. They have a very nice playlist. It's only 50 hours. I ran it for like 3 days, but some of you have extra devices. Some of you are just like, you're just hanging out. Your computers are always off in the house. If you have a computer that is idle in that house, can you go to the mother and daughter duo and give them the WH support? It's a playlist of only 50 hours. Okay, they've added like 3 videos recently, so it's about 52, 54 hours or something like that. Go give them that support on WH. When one person wins, we all win. We are leaving no one behind. We are leaving no one behind on this journey to 100K. Evangelist Wangari asked me a question. I'm banning here Congo versus Ivory Coast. Oh, AFCON is going on. Jeez, I totally forgot the match was on. AFCON is going on. You can tell I don't follow AFCON, right? Yeah, I will watch the highlights. Evangelist Wangari asked, yeah, David Ant says I get claims all the time. Yeah, David Ant is in the music space, so claims are easily, you can solve claims. You can solve claims. It is the strikes that you should be worried about. So Virginia is asking a question here. Why am I not able to text on live stream from the phone? Oh yeah, you can never text on YouTube. Yeah, when you use, I had to think. I delayed because I had to figure out how you do your live streams. So you do your live streams directly on the YouTube app. You can never text directly on the YouTube app. It's I think it's just a design flaw. But you can solve this very easily. If you want to text while on the YouTube app, just open your laptop, because I know you use your phone. Use your phone for the live stream, but have your laptop there, open your live stream, and then just chat with people from there, and then let your phone just do the camera work. You can never chat. And to be honest, I don't even think it's a design flaw. I think it's kind of YouTube. It's kind of justified. YouTube doesn't expect you to be texting while you're on live stream, because you can easily say what you're saying, unless you want to drop a link or something, which you can get a laptop for. But I think the idea was, when you're on a live stream, you are speaking anyway, so you don't need to like text. Because in case I want anything, I will just tell mother and daughter duo, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't need to text and tell them that on the chat. Or let's say David said something, I can just address David directly on the live stream. I may not need to like text it. I think that was like the logic. But yes, it may be a design flaw, but you can use StreamYard. When you use StreamYard, you can chat on StreamYard. StreamYard, I chat with people every single time, even on phone. You can chat on StreamYard. You can chat on StreamYard. So, but yes, I know the YouTube app, you can't directly type on the, you can't type when you're using unless you're using the laptop. If you're using the desktop version, you can type, because you always have a chat place open. But if you're using the phone, you don't have that chat thingy active, unfortunately. Yeah, but you can cure that if you use apps like StreamYard. You can easily chat. You can easily chat on the StreamYard app or something like that. Yeah. Goga, I did not hear any sound with your water pot song. Hey, let me do it again for mother and daughter duo. Let me do it again. May your pot never run dry. Did you hear the sound now? Did you hear the sound now? Okay, thank you so much, Chisan. Chisan is going to support mother and daughter duo. Oh my goodness, Evangelist Wangari, thank you so much for the blessing. Let me acknowledge this. Hey, why is it not selecting? There it is. Thank you so much for the amazing super. Is this a sticker or a I think it's a super chat. Let me just say, you can never know on StreamYard. Thank you so much, Evangelist Wangari. This is for you. May your pot never run dry. May your pot never run dry. Let me see what that thing. Ramel is like saying, Goga, that's funny. Like, don't text and drive. Yeah, I always say, if you are on a live stream, you don't need to like type, because you can just tell people what you're saying there, and then they can hear you. Yeah. David is like, you have to use an Android phone. Hey, David, these iPhone people. I text on YT all the time on my phone. David, what he's asking is when you are on a live stream, David, you are never on a live stream. David, you are never on a live stream on. I've never seen you on a live stream on a phone. You are so bougie. You are so bougie to be on a phone on a live stream. You are always having cameras, 10 cameras, 100 microphones. You have a press team. David, when you are live on a phone, you can't chat. Like, but I can't even imagine a situation where David Dant will be live on a phone, like chatting. That's what you meant. Like, David, you can't relate to these problems. David, you can't relate to these problems, David. David, you can't relate to these problems. David, you won't relate to this problem. Because David, I've never seen you live on a, like, it has never happened. Like, I can't even imagine a situation I've ever seen you live on a phone. It has never happened. It has never happened. It has never happened. David, don't relate to this problem. David, don't relate to this problem. Let me just let me let it go. Rebecca says, Goga, content about the importance of content description. Many do not add. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. I know. I'm also a culprit. I'm also a culprit. This one, even Alcimo told us this one, and Alcimo has over 100,000 subscribers. He told us the importance of putting a description. I will talk about this one. I will talk about it one day once I get better. I'll talk about it once I get. I never say things that I've not done. Because people will come and say, but Goga, you don't put descriptions on your channel as well. Like, I won't do that. Wendy Rusinga, thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by. Anyway, what I was like, let me see. I think I've answered the question by evangelists. Rebecca is right. You have to put descriptions on your videos, but that's a topic for a whole live stream. What do I want to say? Elena Akwa is already like, Prince, why are you reporting me indirectly? Why are you targeting me? Now you see they're already crawling from where they were hiding. They're already crawling from where they were hiding. Yeah, so Evangelist Wangari, guys, is my channel member as well. If you don't have Evangelist Wangari, please connect to her. Rebecca, can you drink your tea and keep watching? Why are you attacking us? Who sent you? Like, why? You see, they have even like unsettled. I don't even want to weigh in on this conversation because you are reporting a lot of people. You are annoying people here because a lot of us leave our description section empty. Why are you mentioning this? But this one, I want this one, Linda Mary will be speaking about it next week. Linda Mary is going to talk about this next week. During her masterclass. Next Wednesday, don't miss the masterclass by Linda Mary. She's going to explain all these things very well. It is easier when you hear from the expert. Me, I am not going to talk about things I'm not doing because I'm a culprit, I'm affected. Me, I speak about things I've done and I understand. These other things that I'm like fallen short. We have all fallen short of the glory of YouTube streets, you know. I don't comment on these things. I don't comment on them because I'm one of the, I need to fix them. To fix them fast before I start commenting on them. Hey, Sarah Brainy, welcome. Sarah Brainy, welcome. Funke says, there were times when I would add loads of things in the description, even hashtags, but I didn't see any changes on my video, so I stopped bothering myself. You see? This, can you hold this conversation for next Wednesday? There's an expert coming on the live stream to discuss these things. I know it will be Valentine's Day, but yeah, take your notebooks. You can ask your dates, like to wait. Tell them you're going to the fireside chat with Goga. You have to participate. You can't afford to miss the masterclass next Wednesday. She's a channel that has blown up. The algorithm favored that channel, and she will give you tips about this description and all those. Me, I don't want to comment on this issue because I'm a culprit like Helen and the rest. The rest. And Funke and Chisan. Rebecca, we are annoying people here. Rebecca, can you withdraw this conversation? You're making us feel so bad. Next Wednesday, you will have somebody to discuss about these things. I am not commenting on it because I am one of them. I am one of them. Me, I don't comment about things that I don't do. I am one of them. Great live, 70th like. Oh my goodness, Super Lady, thank you so much for the 70 thumbs up. Welcome, Super Lady. How have you been? Super Lady? Welcome. I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been? Is everything okay? Yeah. Yeah, so we are not okay. I'll be talking on Friday. I'm talking about your description. You know, like where you about your channel, the about section. Your about section is what I'll be talking about on Friday. So make sure. And you know, my Fridays, you know, I normally come on live stream as if I don't know, I stepped on a hot coal or something. I will be talking about your description. Literally, how do you introduce yourself to the world? How do you introduce yourself to the world? That's what I want us to talk about on Friday during the spontaneous, because Sunday we have a party. So Sunday we will not be able to discuss anything outside live stream. Sunday the party is about live stream anniversary. But Friday we can talk about your description. Sunday we'll talk about live streams. Then the master class on Wednesday will be about these things, about your description. What do you call those things? Tags. What is the other thing you people like saying? Tags, description, search engine optimization, those things, SEO. You know, those things, those things that I never, you know, those things the expert will talk about them next Wednesday. Me, I am going to talk about my I'm going to talk about why teach a serious topic on Valentine's Day. Yes, that's how serious it is, because you people will I'm ruining your Valentine's Day. Serious topic on Valentine's Day. You will know you don't know. Maybe we should move this topic to Sunday. We make her come during the Sunday service. I will ask her, because even though she may have to go on a date on Valentine's Day, I will find out from her. She confirmed Wednesday, which is Valentine's Day. I will find out from her whether it's actually, yeah. We'll find. Even me, I'm a bit. I just noticed that it's going to be on Valentine's Day, so I'm not so sure whether. We'll see. Hey, Tallman, welcome Tallman TV. The only person on my live stream, on my YouTube channel, who is from Grenada. Grenada, guys. Grenada. Do you even know where Grenada is located? That is the only part. Anytime I watch my statistics on analytics, I see Grenada. I just know this is Tallman. This is Tallman watching me. This is Tallman watching me. Kisha is like, evangelist. It's because he knows my African husband will be working. Kisha, you're a mess. Once again, guys, connect to my super chatter Thai travel vlogs. My newest channel member, Blessed. You all know Blessed. Blessed has always been very supportive. She's all the way from Aruba, the kingdom of Aruba. Is it a kingdom? What did I just say? I don't even know. The mother and daughter duo. It's a mother and daughter. That is Wanda and Destiny. Wanda is the mom. Destiny is the daughter. That's how you differentiate them. I know some of you don't know how to call mother and daughter duo. Yeah, so that's how you differentiate them. And mom is always in a mask. I like how Mom Wanda is very consistent in a mask, even in her content. I always like that. And then Evangelist Wangari, who is also my channel member. Connect to these people. They've sponsored the live stream tonight. All right, I have about 14 minutes to end the live stream. Let's see. I'm leaving the live stream in about 14 minutes. So, Tallman, you are the only person from Grenada who watches me. I always just see Grenada, I know it's Tallman. Finally, Goga said the name of my country. Yes, it's Aruba. I know. You're not my member. Blessed. Can you start enjoying? Members are, when you're my member, I remember things. I can't embarrass you. You're paying my bills. You're paying my bills. I have to remember your country. I have to remember what you had for lunch. It's called customer relationship management. It's called CRM, customer relationship management, like member relationship management. I have to know what you ate. Are you okay? Are you having a headache? What's happening? Is everything okay? You're going to be on my homepage shortly. For people to find you easily. Nightbot is going to have a dedicated link for you. It's called customer relationship management. When somebody is your member, you make them feel special. That's why we have like golf clubs or exclusive members clubs. People always want to belong to something that not everybody is in. That's the idea. So, customer relationship management. I know your country. I know your city. I know what you ate. I know what you love. I know what you enjoy doing. So that you keep supporting my channel. You pay my bills. So, CRM. CRM. I see your name easily. You know, you're now green. It's always, you know, it's so easy to see green names on StreamYard. It's always very easy. You're like, oh, green. Yeah, green. Next, it's green charts. Okay, cool. So you have about 12 minutes. Let me see where I'm going to redirect the live stream. And it's too early. All right. Anyway, this was fun. I think I'm glad I learned so much about Malawi. Malawi is a Southern African country. Malawi is a Southern African country. When I used to like live and when I used to live and study in South Africa, back in when was this? About 9 years ago. Oh my God, time has flown. Time has flown. Oh my God, yeah, it was 9 years ago. I lived in South Africa for about 2 years, and I used to have a classmate from Malawi. It was called I don't know how to say his name. I don't know how to say his name. I almost said his name. Yeah. So I was yeah, he was yeah. So my classmates used to come from Malawi, and it was an amazing. He was a very chill person. Like he had a very good demeanor and everything, just like Lady Mart, like they're really amazing and very warm people. So me and being Kenyan, sometimes you are wired in a certain way, and then you go to Malawians, they are very humble and quiet. So when you used to speak and when I used to speak when you were in class, it was so different. You could tell that you are from different countries. We are from different. We had a very different dispositions based on our countries. So, but I loved. It was nice actually having studied with somebody from Malawi. There were two of them. But of course, I graduated and then I had to leave South Africa and then I had to come back home, and I think I lost touch with them. So it was nice. So that's why I love Malawi. So it was nice. Now I know Lady Mart. I met Lady Mart on YouTube, and I've hosted her on the live stream. So it was so nice. It was so nice just listening to her and what she's doing for the differently abled community in Malawi. And you guys, some of you didn't even know where Malawi is located. Some of you just discovered there's a country called Malawi on this live stream. Say the truth. Some of you discovered there's a country called Malawi on this live stream today. I know. Some people are busy Googling. I could see them. I could see some of you Googling, where's Malawi? Where's Malawi? Some of you Googled where Malawi is located on this live stream today. So, but it's okay. That's how we learn. And one of the things I'm trying to do this year is just trying to also expose you to the people from different parts of the world. You see what they're doing. It's nice to see what people are doing beyond your. Sometimes I think when you're used to doing your own content, you kind of sometimes forget that there are people doing something totally different, something unconventional that is not like the ordinary vlogs that we do. So that's what I'm trying to do through these collaborations, and that's why I'm trying to encourage a lot of collaboration in my channel so that we can expose you to these different and diverse people on the YouTube space. And then collaboration is also very important because it also helps you discover a new person. And in case somebody is working with around disability mainstreaming, that's the contact right there. So in case you want to get make headway in Malawi, you already have a contact. I've given you a link in case this is something that you want to work on, or this is a course you want to support. You already have a direct contact with somebody in Malawi, and that's the power of collaboration. Leaving no one behind is also about, do you have the right network? Are we connecting you to the right network to make you achieve your purpose as a content creator, or even outside your content creation? Are we giving you the right networks to be able to connect to people? So it's very important to just have these kind of things. You discover these things about Malawi. You see, Kisha admits, I just discovered Malawi today. Look, this is Kisha. Kisha is married to an African man. Doesn't know Malawi. You see? This is good. So I know some people just discovered Malawi. They were busy Googling Malawi. Nairobi, of course, because if you don't know Nairobi, I'm going to kick you out of my live stream. I'm going to kick you out of my live stream if you don't know Nairobi. How can you not know Nairobi? My city, where Goga is from. Hey. Yeah. So at least Nairobi, I even saw some people want to give away because they knew Nairobi. They're like, Goga City is Nairobi. So collaboration has a lot of merit. We have to make sure that You guys get to know where people are from, what they're doing, and then don't just connect to them. Is there something you can do? Let's say you are people like you guys are like in the United Kingdom or something like that. Is there a way that you guys can come together and do something, collaborate, even make content together, go have coffee? If you're in the United States and I'm in your state, can we meet and have coffee and do a live stream and introduce ourselves to each other's communities? You have the tools. That is the power of collaboration, and that's how you have to think of collaboration. Discoverability. It's like improving your network as a content creator, and is also exposing you to different people, in that particular community. So that's how you look at it. So this year, I'm all about collaboration. Like anytime you see me on a live stream, just know collaboration. Google is just thinking collaboration. That is what I'm thinking this year. So leaving no one behind is more collaboration. And it doesn't help that YouTube has introduced features such as the raid feature where we can redirect. That is collaboration. We redirect, we go discover a new community and a new person. You get to discover somebody I know. You help me discover somebody, somebody that I don't know when you like redirect me from your channel to somebody else's channel. That is collaboration. We are getting to like discoverability is happening right there. And that's the whole purpose of these particular things. Yeah, so it's very important. I knew about Malawi before, but thanks for doing this today, Goga. Oh, David, thank you so much. I love you, David. Thank you so much. And then Kisha is like, Okra hater, stop kissing up to the teacher. Okay, Kisha, that's enough internet for today. Okay, 5 minutes. We're leaving the live stream in 5. Let me start looking for where I'm going to like make you guys collaborate. Chisa, nice to see you. Also Funke, thank you so much for popping in. Funke and David, they can collaborate. Funke is a gospel artist, David. You are trying to like do more of these kind of things in your channel. Collaboration right there. Get Funke to come on the live stream one day and sing a song, and you can play the piano. And that's amazing. That's collaboration. Let it happen. Make it happen. That's collaboration. Helen Akwa is making spaghetti bolognese. Talk some. Okay, I don't know what I wanted to say, but let me just let it go. Too soon. I wanted to call out Helen on something, but then it's not going to work. How can you collaborate, Helen, when it comes to making spaghetti bolognese? Helen made spaghetti bolognese, and she didn't like even realize she had made spaghetti bolognese. Like, what is that? Collaboration. Okay, cool. Right, no more questions. I will see you guys on the Friday-Sunday service. It's not Friday-Sunday. I'm going to say Friday-Sunday service. Jeez, I am tired. I need to go sleep. Shajira, thank you so much. Shajira, you have a good night there in the Saudi Arabia. Please get enough rest. And thank you so much for the support also at Lady Matt's channel. I really appreciate that support, Chajira. Chajira. Helen Chajira. That's another Helen in the community. Let's see. So if you have not connected to Lady Matt, please hit out that button. Let me see. Where do I send you? Oh, okay. I can send you here. This is nice. I don't think I've ever raided. Let me send you to my sister. I hope she's live. Oh, no, she's always live. She doesn't do silent live streams. Okay, cool. There's how we'll go. When you land there, you type. Okay, Helen, type those things you normally type. Okay, there you want to be chased. Gogarid, that thing of those 3 purple hearts. Gogarid. Let me look for it. Raid. Go there. You can hang out there for like. She's amazing. She's cool people. Let's surprise her. She's trying to make revenue on ad revenue there. She just recently got monetized. So let me see whether Nightbot is going to. I don't know. Just go type Gogarid 3 purple hearts, and then I don't know. I'm tired. I don't want to type. Ellen, type for me those things, and then you can I realized I'm too tired. I'm so lazy. I'm so tired. I don't even want to type. I just want to say end, and then yeah, Helen typed it for me. Thank you guys. Go type that thing, copy paste that thing, and then when you are bumped out of this live stream, just go copy paste this thing on that other channel where I'm redirecting you guys. Say hi to her. Tell her that Goga has sent you people, and sent with the love from Goga. I will see you guys on the spontaneous Friday. Take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for supporting me and Lady Matt for this live stream. I will see you in your channels and on the Whitey streets. May you have a lovely night or have a lovely rest of the day, depending on your time zone, or a lovely day if you're waking up in Australia and the horizons and Fiji. Please go there, support that content creator. Oh, Helen is reminding me of today's affirmation. Jesus, thank you so much, Helen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I have the affirmation. I have the affirmation. Hey. How could I forget? I have the affirmation. I even saved it this morning. Hey, Helen. Helen is so quick with these things nowadays. Okay, this is the affirmation for the week. Where is that affirmation by Billy Chapara? Not Chapati. Billy Chapara. Billy Chapara. Billy Chapara. Okay, let me get the affirmation right now. Billy Chapara's affirmation. Let me see. Okay, cool. Here's the affirmation. I even saved it. Okay, this is so nice. It's gonna be long, but you will love this one. So you're going to type this, copy paste this thing. Let me copy paste mine so that when I redirect, you guys can now go see. This is the affirmation. Let me read for you your affirmation. Thank you so much, Helen. Thank you so much. Helen is always very strict with these affirmation things. Yeah, because we said you have to read for you affirmations, before you leave. Affirmation time. Thank you so much, Helen. I will read the affirmation. It's going to be long. So I'm reading from one of very good figures in the wellness space. He's called Billy Chapara. Billy Chapara. You know, they will write chapati, but now you say chapata. But Americans will say chapara. Okay, that is the affirmation. So Billy Chapara says, allow people to learn their lessons without imposing your energy on them. Allow people in the room to grow without shrinking their narrative. Sometimes love means showing people the freedom to make their own mistakes so that they can become who they need to be. Their brokenness isn't yours to mend. Their emptiness isn't yours, your void to fill. Their sadness isn't yours to find a cure for. Do not let savior complex keep you stuck in cycles that are meant for other people to break. You've made a habit of running other people's races and wonder why you never have any energy left when it's time to go the distance yourself. When you understand your assignment, you will stop searching for the answers in everyone else's. Your purpose is catered specifically to your taste, tailor-made to fit your essence, magnetized to your authentic self, a unique path that can only be explored by you. You can't love anyone out of their misery. You can't lean them into finding healing they're unwilling to find themselves. You can't force them to see their worth through your eyes. You can only be present as you can for them while letting them learn their lessons. Respecting where people are in their journey and accepting where they are in their growth will always give you the most freedom and peace, regardless of how, regardless of how you view their potential. You can make anyone see what they can't see. You can't make anyone see what they can't see in themselves. Eventually, you will get tired of feeling sorry for people who don't want to help themselves And when that day comes, you will realize that you are not responsible for anyone's healing, but your own. The art of being there for them without forgetting to water yourself. That is the affirmation. I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.